Good times.
Welcome to the show. Hey, Sam.
Hi.
Nice little
Good morning.
Hello Kitty shirt going on there.
Thank you.
You're a lot more zoomed in today, are you? No?
I think so. And
You're kind of really up. And I know you get uncomfortable about that. I
little
get
bit.
uncomfortable. Yeah.
direct.
I like my little thing that I do with the microphone so huge and obnoxious so it covers a lot of my face. That's what makes me feel. You'll never kind of see me without this. Sometimes when I accidentally start the show and we're not talking it, then my microphone's on the side. I'm like, and I kind of swing it over here.
You gotta hide behind the mic.
I have to hide behind this or else I get all conscious and stuff. Hey, welcome to the show of insecurities. It is Sam in studio. My name is Mo. 863-10899 is our phone number. Playback.tv/goodtimes streaming. I'm sorry, Tam. I just had to say that. Go ahead.
All right. No, I was wondering if the angle was on purpose too, because it's angled a little bit where it's parang it's a little higher, and so point being to make you a little thinner.
Look, Sam and I know we're good looking, but we don't want to. We want to be kind of humble about it. So we try to be, oh, guys, please don't do it. We know.
We know
Thank
what? Oh, my God.
Look, for radio DJs, we're good looking. At least, di ba? At least. Yun. Ibigay mo naman yan sa amin. Okay? For hashtag real talk. Okay, hindi kami naman yung tipong matinee idol. Sam's not, she's not on a K-pop band. She's no Jisoo. But for radio DJs, hot.
But I think that era is gone. You have to, because there's also
there's
a
DJs.
Yeah, the video component is there now with every station.
Chatty says not when Gino's around. Dude, he's fat. Okay, like look, I'll make fun of me, but he's
You're
fat.
one to talk.
Exactly, but come on, I'm not that fat. I mean, come on, stop it, guys. How dare you?
Are you fat or not? Make up your mind. You're always talking about how fat you are.
I haven't seen him in a while. Like I don't watch their show, but last I know he was pretty fat, and I am.
He's not
come on now,
fat.
Come on, I'm not that fat. Let's go, everybody. Just stop it. Just because you're a fan doesn't mean you have to say stupid shit.
No.
All right, sorry, that came on. I was so defensive. I just couldn't stop it.
It was only 6:15.
It is only 6:15. You're right. Okay, let me calm down. We're on until 9 o'clock, though. So that's about 2 hours and 45 minutes of entertainment that we hope to bring your way. All I ask for, yesterday I felt kind of bad because
Why?
Here's the insecurities. This is a really big insecurity moment now. Yesterday, I think I yelled on the radio at Mara when we were at the peak level of unorganized. And
what did you say?
I was like, can I finish my epic story?
Oh,
because
that moment.
It was a compilation of what the hell are we doing on our show?
Yeah.
Yesterday was particularly difficult to do because everybody is all over the place. I mean, man, are we all over the place. We couldn't get one conversation correct. When Bam was here, it was a little bit more organized because Bam commands a level of silence because he talks with so much and we don't see him so often. But when he wasn't here, man, we could not get one thing right on the show yesterday. And I think there was a point where I yelled at Mara. And I know Mara is sometimes a little sensitive when it comes to me.
She is sensitive,
She does not want to disappoint me. And you know this, Sam. It maybe even more me than anybody else on the show. She'll reach out to you and say, hey, man, I hope Mo's not mad at me. She'll do that a lot. And I kind of yelled at her yesterday, and it wasn't her. It was just the entire day of complete unorganized. I have no idea where our conversations are going. Like, we'll ask a question which is built on the backbone of the show, and then it completely goes somewhere else. And you can really see it. Like, you will see my eyes roll. I will purposely roll them, hoping somebody on the internet grabs it and then tags everybody on the show and go, hey guys, Mo's pissed already. Because when it'll happen, you'll see me go, Jesus F. And then I'm hoping that it gets distributed to everybody. Because I don't want to have that awkward conversation that Sam's capable of having. I can't do that. Sam can do that.
First of all, I didn't think you were shouting at Mara in particular. I just, thought you were pissed off about the whole situation. It was us. Yeah.
It was. That's exactly right. It's just it so happened to come after Mara. And Mara is the one who's most sensitive. And I was
Wait,
like,
did she say something to you?
No, she didn't, but I was almost
okay.
certain she was going to say something to you. I was waiting by my phone at the end of the show the entire time, waiting for Sam noted, to lecture me about yelling at Mara. Because that's how it goes. It's, Mo, why did you yell at Mara? I'm like, I didn't yell at Mara. Yes, you did. Mara feels bad. I'm like, can you tell Mara to message me? No. Tapos don't tell her na sinabi ko sa'yo. Because... I'm like, okay, Sam, okay. Sorry.
No, I don't think she experienced it as that either. We were pretty all over the place yesterday. I blame Alex
2 days
because
in a row.
he hadn't been in for a while and he was just giving us an update of like where he's been, what he's been eating.
And Alex is breaking news that everybody knows. Like, alam mo dito sa Amsterdam, yung coffee shop, ganito lang yun. Ibig sabihin, hindi man talaga coffee. Like, Alex, this is 20 years now. It's been like this. 25 years now. But I get Alex. He's the guy that watches shows, 10 years after they're popular and then is shocked by it on their show, which I love. I mean, it's kind of, and they were like, grabe naman nangyari sa Breaking Bad na napanood ko kahapon. I'm like, Lex, the show's been off air for like 10 years. And yeah, it was all over the place. So my mission today is to be focused, hope that we stay on conversation. And if there's one thing I'll say about me, okay, and I can only defend me. And Sam, I think you're very much like me. When I talk about myself on the show, it's not to talk about myself on the show ever. Right, Sam?
I love talking about myself.
It's to move it to a topic, right? It's always to move it to... I don't even want to talk about myself. I just can't find any other way to move it there.
Like, yeah, you use it to jump off of...
It's all about segue. And you guys have to know this about me already for 30 years here. It is about how can I find a moment to segue? And I'll take anything, man. It could be your shirt. It could be a lyric in the song. It could be a story of mine. And if I can't find one, I will then tell a story of something that I did because I can't find anything else. But if not, I'm hyper vigilant, hyper radar on, looking for any piece of thing to segue to the thing that I wrote right here. And everything that comes out of my mouth, every single thing has been written down prior to the show.
So
which lessens my coolness factor.
Why?
But it's true. Because maybe it's like, wow, man, Mo can really talk about all these things. No. I've written that down. Everything. It says right here, it'll say, Romel breakfast, Sam breakfast, time at 6:19, play this one.
Ooh, can you see it?
The clips are always ready to go, right? I'm like, oh, hey, I was thinking about this. Oh, but hey, Vin,
take
get
a
it ready.
Picture. I want to see this.
I gave that to him an hour ago. Like, all of that is produced somehow. And when you produce something, sorry, I don't know why I got into this right now. When you write and you produce and you write and you write and you write and you write, and then everybody is going away from all of this written organization, that's when I'm going to start yelling. Because it takes so many hours to write this stuff. It's right now 3:20 p.m. I started writing this at 5:30 this morning.
Oh my gosh.
And so you understand like why it's so frustrating. That for 6 hours I sat in front of a computer going, okay, Romel breakfast. For 6 hours.
So this is while you're at work.
Yeah.
Just thinking about it all day pretty much. Really. You can multitask.
Just thinking dami akong listeners. It does take hours and hours. And even in the middle of meetings, I'm looking at my phone, I'm typing stuff down and all of that stuff. So to get here and to have it be as disheveled as it is, I'm like, oh my God, do you know how long it took to produce the show and nothing is going as planned?
No, you know what's so funny?
It's freaking crazy.
You will say all of this on the air, but you will not talk to like the people concerned. And
nope.
Just say this.
I would never talk to you guys. Yes, I would never talk. Because I am more honest to the listeners than I am to you guys. Okay? That's all. All right. Welcome to the show.
Let's try this.
So what's for breakfast?
Oh.
Just the hard-hitting radio show that we do. What are you having for breakfast? I don't see anything on your table.
Yes, we do. I have my usual overnight oats situations, and I have some banana on top of it. Did I say situations? Well, it's kind of a lot.
That's okay.
So
that's okay.
It's plural.
I mean it's 3/4 of a jar. That's a situations.
Yep.
With an S.
That's definitely plural.
Yeah. I was. We were late. Sam and I
a little bit
were late on the show. I was on time. Sam was late, but because she was late, it gave me time para tumae again.
Because you had your overdose of taho na naman.
Oh my God, I had my overdose of taho. And then I texted Sam. I go, Sam, I think this is it. Taho is my ride or die food. Yung tipong, I'm gonna eat it if it's the death of me.
Yeah.
And then I said, I gotta ask girlfriend what hers is, because for all of the healthy stuff that you seem to ingest, what is your ride or die food? It could be still healthy. No.
No. Okay. So I know I do like a very healthy breakfast, but I also really like junk food. I like it all, basically.
Okay. So what is, if your doctor's like, oh, hey, Sam, ganito. You can continue to eat this and it will take 5 years of your life out.
I'm salivating already. I'm salivating
Only 5.
already.
Yeah. That's what's good about having a long neck. All that deliciousness takes its time to go down. You can really
savor the thing.
Yeah. Ako wala akong leg eh. So when I bite, straight na siya sa tiyan. Kay Sam, yung mga kakagat niya, it's so delicious. Okay. So what is your, alam mo Sam, if you continue to eat this, you're going to die 5 years earlier. Or you can just kind of not eat it and live 5 years longer. And you're like, nope, doc, I can't. It's
like, what is the point even?
Yeah. What's the point of that? Then I'm not happy. And if I'm not happy, what's the point of this life? There's no quality. So what's your ride or die?
Mine would be tteokbokki and the Korean fried chicken combination. And you have to dip the fried chicken in the tteokbokki sauce. Okay, that's how you do it.
Wait, the Korean fried chicken has the better sauce between the tteokbokki and the.
Well, there's a lot of like different sauces on the Korean fried chicken. It's usually like a plain one or like a sweeter sauce, not the spicy one, because that's spicy on spicy. We don't want that.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's the same. It's almost the same sauce.
So you don't want the same sauce.
Huh, that's so weird. I thought you were going to go the other way around. Okay, is tteokbokki bad for you? It sounds like it's, it does taste like it's bad for you.
Yeah, I mean, nutritionally, it's not a powerhouse. It's, a lot of carbs. It's, the sauce is quite sugary. I guess it depends what you put on it. But yeah, there's hardly any protein in there, I think. So no.
It's white rice, right? So the sugary, gummy, there feel to it. But wow, what a great answer. You're right. Tteokbokki is a good ride or die. The fried chicken as well. But Sam, I asked for one answer only, so please stay organized. One of the two, last ride or die. This is it. What is it going to be?
It's tteokbokki.
Man.
Yeah.
And tteokbokki kind of only had a resurgence globally. Not resurgence. It may have not even been in the radar. It only had a big launch. Like, how popular has tteokbokki been globally? Not amongst you guys.
Not long, I suppose.
Not long.
In Korea, it's super comfort food. It's street food.
Okay, so what's the tteokbokki equivalent for Filipino cuisine? Siopao?
Hindi.
Chinese one.
Ano ba?
What's that one?
Huh.
Yung lumpia Shanghai? Lumpiang Shanghai? It's just there always.
Oh, pwede. It's
hit.
accessible. It's accessible.
Yeah, it's not finger food because it's sticky, but it's easy. It's there. It's not a heavy filling thing unless you eat a bowl of it.
Could be a snack.
Rosie says sopas. No way ever is that a soup-like thing. Bilo-bilo. It's too much of a dessert.
Yeah, tteokbokki is not dessert.
Actual food. Like,
it's an actual meal.
And I prefer it in a movie, something like that. Mommy, no, guys, why is our head here? It's not a soupy nowhere dish. Near in a soup.
I know it's a very saucy dish, but it's not soup.
And the real Pares. Here we go. Everybody just keep on going. It's not a soup. at all. Tokwat baboy. Yeah, just keep going, everybody. Just keep going.
Fishball?
Fishball is a good answer.
Yeah. Because it's also sold in a cart.
Max says bibingka. Bibingka's a little too close to desserty. Yeah, than what tteokbokki is. Rube says poutine. No, that's so... Ooh. First of all, it's so Canadian.
Yeah, but the Canada equivalent could be that, I think. Not that I've ever been there.
It's not chichirya enough.
But isn't that like... It's a comforting, parang accessible snack that you could have in Canada, right? Isn't that their go-to comfort food?
I don't know. Well, Rube says it's like fries and gravy. Yeah. I guess fine,
and like the cheese curds, right? You gotta have the cheese curds.
Tteokbokki still kicks its ass any day. Isaw, yeah, any of those. Isaw, chicharon, kwek. God, that's so... They're not even the same. They're not even playing the same sport in level of deliciousness. Any of these answers are so inferior, but that's not the point. The point is, what is the equivalent? And fine. I think that those are all solid choices. What's your ride or die food, guys? 863-10899, playback.tv/goodtimes. If the doctor said 5 years of your life going to get knocked out, but you got to do it. Is somebody going to say lechon? Is somebody going to say that? Yeah, the real says lechon.
Yeah?
Dude, there's no way I'm taking 5 years of my life.
Ako rin.
Like, it is not that delicious. I mean, I get it's a party hit, but it's not enough for me to give 5 years of my life.
Same.
No way. Dinuguan for me. Joy La says dinuguan. Joy, like if the doctor told me to eat dinuguan to extend my life for 5 years, I would say no, doc. No, I'm okay with dying early, though. Thanks.
But I think
it could cure cancer. No, I don't care. Like cancer's fine.
But I would like to have a proper dinuguan experience. I really think it's because I haven't had that. Feeling ko talaga masarap siya.
863-10899. We're talking about what's your ride or die food. You're dead if you continue to eat it. Good morning.
Hello.
Hello. Is our phone?
Oh, it's me.
Oh, there we go. Hello.
Sorry.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
Hi, who's this?
It's Paul.
Hey, Paul.
Oh, you sound so excited to call our show. Sorry we woke you up, Paul.
Kidding.
Yeah.
It's Paul. This is the way I say it.
It's okay.
Ride or die food, I'd say sinigang all the way.
Sinigang.
Like,
Which
I'll
kind?
have it the whole week. Like literally breakfast, lunch, dinner, and all sinigang.
Which one's your favorite?
Sorry?
Which one's your favorite?
I'd probably pork or fish sinigang. I can go either.
If a guy can make a killer sinigang, Paul, do you immediately fall in love?
Oh, I already have.
So he does. He's a master.
He does a mean one, a very sour one. I like my sinigang very
didn't
sour.
catch that. Mohan.
I like it. So he gets...
Mohan has outed me in the...
What?
Sorry, what?
Oh, no, he got cut off.
Oh, man, I wanted to ask him. So if the guy makes an amazing sinigang, I mean, you give him the stick, right, Paul?
Oh. Gosh. Okay.
Bouquet. You know, Sam, I'm surprised that you didn't say pizza.
Oh, man.
I'm surprised you didn't say pizza.
You're right. I'm surprised I didn't say pizza. I love pizza.
Yeah, like that shocked me. And maybe even you're influenced by the K-wave. But if you took the trend out, maybe 10 years from now I ask you this question and you're going back to your love, and that's pizza.
I think it might be a recency thing too, because I had tteokbokki recently.
Correct. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like you're in the wave right now, and even you are being influenced by it, even as a Korean.
By
good
my
morning.
own. Okay. Hi. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Hi.
Ride or die food.
Hello, sorry. Hello, good morning, Alex here. Ako nga pala yung nagluluto ng sinigang ni Paul.
It sounds like it.
Joke lang. Ako sinigang na baka. Particularly baka.
Sinigang pa rin.
Yes, sinigang na baka.
Can I just say, rare does it happen where a caller actually comes in, cracks a joke, and it's a good one, and that one was a good one. I mean, I liked it. Sinigang na baka, you said, was your ride or die
Sinigang na
food.
baka, oo. Yun, iba kasi yung lasa, iba yung aftertaste kapag baka eh.
Have you ever tried tom yum soup?
Yeah,
Sorry?
the sour.
No, I'm talking to a gay
Okay.
boyfriend ni Paul. Have you ever had tom yum soup?
Yes. Oo.
Do you feel like tom yum? Isn't tom yum better than sinigang, guys? I mean, can we have an honest intellectual conversation here? Tom yum soup is better. No.
Siguro acquired taste din kasi yung tom yum eh.
I love tom yum soup.
They're cousins though. Like they're very very close.
I think tom yum is like there's a bit more fragrance to it, and it's really just soup.
Yeah.
Di siya
It's
inuulam,
more
di ba?
complex. It's more complex. May ulam. It's not like it's not bone marrowy or any of that. I mean, it's shrimp. You know, you can get a tom yum shrimp. Yeah, and well, that's how I have it. I don't know what other versions of tom yum you can, but it is a much more complex soup.
But it's soup. What I mean is, with the sinigang kasi, it's you have it with the rice. You wet the rice with the sabaw. You get the patis. Like it's all that.
And
But that's so comforting.
Kasi yung feeling kasi ng sinigang is syempre nung kumakain ka nung bata ka and it's baka, parang celebratory na na food siya. Oo, dito sa Bulacan, di ba mo? I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know sa Bukawi. Pero dito kasi sa Bulacan is parang celebratory food siya. In a sense na hindi mo naman siya makakain ng ng daily rin or weekly, parang if mayroong uuwi na galing ibang lugar tapos yun yung lulutuin. Yun, parang nostalgic kasi yung
si Paul.
And parang baka, sinigang na baka is not that common, is it?
Yeah, I thought it is. Isn't
yung baboy?
What's the most common? Baboy. The big fat
baboy and shrimp, yung fish na favorite ni Paul.
Love shrimp, yeah, with the hipon. What?
This guy keeps going to the joke and it hits every time.
I missed it.
He's like, yung shrimp, yung favorite ni Paul.
Well, good morning. Okay.
Thank you.
Have a good day. Bye.
Okay, have a good day.
You too.
Bye.
Iraw na pagbigyan ng order at ang kanyang order, bulalo.
I'm reminded of the sinigang na corned beef nga. Oh, so good.
Oh my God.
It's so good.
What do you mean? With the corned beef on the side?
No, like the cut of meat that they use is corned beef. This is at a restaurant.
Oh, okay. So it's still in its blocks.
That's a good one.
I'm on Team Tom Yum. Good morning.
Hello. Good morning.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
Hi.
Hi, who's this?
I
Hello?
can't hear anything. Hi.
Oh, this is
How's it going?
abroad.
Good morning.
Hi,
Good morning.
where
Where are you
you
from?
Hi, my name's EJ. I'm in the Philippines. I'm driving right now.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Did you say his name's FPJ? What?
I don't know, but it's Pride Month and I'm happy.
Good. Happy Pride.
Yeah, no, for sure. Sorry, you Paul's boy. What's your ride or die dish?
Definitely grilled meat.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. No, I gotcha.
Right?
Yeah. So, like, when you say grilled meat, can we be a little bit more specific? Is this your barbecue stick type of meats or what?
Definitely barbecue. I love Filipino pork chops and pork liempo. I know it's pretty bad, but it's delicious.
Liempo.
Yeah, no, liempo's so high level. This is such a good answer. And it will kill you. So this is so fitting to the topic.
Like the tteokbokki.
Because all the other stuff, all the other stuff maybe won't kill you too much. This is death. And if it takes 5 years of my life, then give me the liempo grilled. Yes, anyhow. Of course,
What makes these meat preparations Filipino? Is it the marinated in soy sauce situation?
Why? What are you talking about? Like, do other countries claim it to be
like
theirs
what's
too?
Filipino pork chop? What's that?
Gosh, would it be with Mount Thomas on it? Would it
Probably
be
the ones
with?
that marinated in soy sauce.
I just don't like it with soy sauce, but I'm okay with
Oh, I like that marination.
Yeah, no, I don't like that's why I'm not a adobo type of guy either. Adobo. Yeah. No, I like my stuff sweet. I don't want any of this kind of sourness to it. Give me the sweet stuff, baby. Okay.
Yeah, or like the simple salt and pepper as well is delicious,
Yeah.
Okey-dokes.
Thanks for the call. Appreciate you, man.
Thanks.
Have a good day. Bye.
Yeah.
I need to bring up something about this guy's voice. I am a fan of Konyo Becky, I think. But I'm not a fan of Konyo Straight Guy.
Oh.
No, I don't say fan. Fan's a strong word. I can hang out maybe with Konyo Becky.
Uh-huh.
I cannot hang out ever with Konyo Straight Guy.
So what's this
Or
last?
Konyo Straight Girl.
You cannot hang.
Cannot hang out with him. Cannot.
So our last caller was what? Konyo
Becky.
Is he Konyo Becky?
Yes.
I don't think he heard you.
Yeah.
No.
That last guy.
What? I don't think so, Mohan.
He said happy pride.
I don't think he understood that was what you were implying.
Who doesn't understand this, Sam?
No, really. Okay, play
That's
back,
like when you
please.
do
Can
this
you
when
wait?
you,
Can
when
you
you
weigh
say
in
hi,
on
like
this?
hi everybody? Like you, he was so gay.
Really?
Exactly.
No.
He was so gay. And I could hang out with Konyo Gay Guy. Pero not Konyo Straight Guy or Konyo... Look, Alvin,
gosh.
put this clip up. Look at these idiots. Okay, look, I got to play this clip here. This is made me mad. Okay? And if we want to play the game that's taking over the world right now, which is can Sam O date this? Sam, I swear to God, if you can date this, I'm breaking up with you today with our friendship. It's over.
Okay, everybody watch. He took 8 hours to choose this, okay? Just attention.
This took 6 hours. Don't exaggerate. I came across this 6 hours ago, and I was watching this clip, and I wanted to break my phone. I literally wanted to break my phone. And because I cannot hang out with Konyo straight people, and I cannot especially do Konyo teenagers. Like that's the pinnacle of, man, if we ever get airstrikes, because that's where the world is going, please land it on this school first.
Wait, so I'm looking at Filipino kids right now.
This is Filipino Konyo Teenage Edition. The absolute worst humans in the world.
Oh my gosh, this is quite the
I will
build-up.
prove it to you. Oh my God, I will prove it to you right now. Make sure there's audio, Vin, or else I'm going to have a heart attack. Here we go.
University would you never date? I'd say UST. Why, bro? Dami kasing ghosters doon and there's a lot of red flags.
Red flag ng isang Tomasian.
Madami akong nahuli na may ibang kachat.
Daming roaster.
For me, medyo mahirap yung ganun. Like, if you really like me, dapat isa lang. Wag yung madami.
Kaya DLS yung green flag. University would you never date? UP. UPY.
Like personality, I don't think we're gonna match.
Kasi different culture.
Different culture, maybe different upbringings, and in general, I feel like we grew up a bit different.
University will you never date?
Benilde.
Why?
Maasim.
Hey, how about you?
Ateneo.
I hate this
Okay,
girl.
why Ateneo?
Manipulators, gaslighters, everything bad.
Hey, how about you?
DLSU.
Why DLSU?
My ex is from there, but like
You've never had a
we're still
boyfriend.
Friends, but
What?
like, we're full of red flags.
So friends with benefits.
No.
University will you never date?
DLSU.
My
Why?
God.
DLSU, because my ex is from there.
What university will you never date, bro?
Di ko alam eh. Kasi lahat naman maayos. So, no hate to that.
Come on now.
Is that-
Am I right? Am I right or am I right?
Why do they? First of all, the voice, the sound of the voice. Why did
They all sound the
the same?
They all sound the effing same. I could not. They all sound the same. Especially that first clip, like that first two dudes.
Yes.
You can close your eyes and it's like a schizophrenic talking
It's
to
like
himself.
a monologue.
Yeah, it's like it's somebody doing open mic dialogue. It sounds like a ventriloquist with a dumb. Whoa! It sounded like a ventriloquist talking to the puppet.
Whoa.
Sorry, can we play that first one? That's it. I'm sorry. I know you guys can't tolerate this for any minute much longer. Can we do that first two guys? Just need to close your eyes, everybody. Same dude.
University will you never date?
I'd say UST.
Right?
Why, bro? Dami kasi yung ghosters doon and
Why, bro?
there's a lot of red flags.
Red flag ng isang Tomasian.
Madami akong nahuli na may ibang kachat.
Daming roaster.
For me, medyo mahirap yung ganun. Like, if you really like...
That's it, or I'm gonna kill somebody.
Wow.
Sam says, doon lang tayo sa breakfast ni Romel. Is konyo bullying frowned upon?
You mean when you
Is
bully?
rich people bullying? Like, that's not like offensive, right? Because they're rich.
But I think when you call something bullying, you already minus points ka na.
I know. I should have probably reworded that. Hold on, let me retype it here.
Speaking of rewording, like I'm also a little bothered that the question is, what university would you not date? Like,
because they're stupid. Bullying, hold on. This is 4.5 hours ago. Making fun of rich kids.
What are you looking up right now?
No, I'm retyping my notes because I put bullying. So here we go. Is making fun of rich Ponyo people, is that a bad thing?
You mean like, we feel better about making fun of rich people because like, hello, they're rich. It's fine. Whatever.
Yeah. But you can't be rich. You can't be like rich on rich bullying. You literally have to be kind of an economic status below.
Like you have to be the underdog.
Correct. Or else then now you're right. It is just bullying. It's peer bullying, which is very frowned upon. But if you're lower and then you bully you make fun at a level higher, that's more acceptable.
I guess it's easier to stomach than if it was the other way around or something.
Oh yeah. No, other way around. It's very cruel. Very cruel.
Yeah.
No way. Of course, it's psychological torture. But the other way around, it's fine. Yes. Okay.
So now someone, messy on playback is like, well, then that means you can't do it, Mohan.
What do you mean?
Rich people on rich people. You can't.
I'm not rich. I'm not rich. Look at my shirt. Wear the same shirt every day.
With all the shopping that you do and the unlimited taho that you have, I mean, obviously you're rolling in it.
I make it on my own like a poor person. What are you talking about? So, anyway, FYI, kids, if you sound like this, do your best, please, to incorporate a different accent. It could even be one of the less desirable accents, like a Bisayan accent. It's still better than this accent.
Yeah. The one that answered UP wasn't that bad.
But its content was rough. So it was like UP. Well, because I have an ex from there, bro. It became
Is that what he said?
That. No, yeah, it was... It's a red flag. Parang dami ko chat, bro.
And we're getting a lot of reaction to how it was said as Tomasian. Because I think you're supposed to say Tomashan.
Oh.
Tomasian.
University of Santo Thomas.
Mang Tomashan.
Okay, we are about 45 minutes late for a break.
Late.
We low-key, bro, have to take a break. When we come back, we'll have more of the show. Don't go away.
Good times.
Wednesday morning here on the show, 18th of June. You're listening to Good Times here on Magic 89.9. Where is everyone?
Yeah. It's about time they rolled in.
Yeah, this is about that time. I saw Kay, though, take a flight.
Yeah, where is she going now? She's traveling again.
She is not one to divulge that information until she actually gets there and all of that stuff. She does have to look for the government-issued safe house and all that when she gets to those places. And then she'll tell us where she is. But, yeah, no, I mean, and Mara should be awake at this time. Oh, maybe Sam shouldn't have insulted the team prior to the show.
Ikaw yun. Shouting at everybody.
Oh, jeez. Hey, in the news, on some serious note, we didn't get to really talk about that Air India crash. And really, I mean, I don't know what to say. It's not like there's a topic or anything. And tragic. And an airplane that I particularly have a huge fondness for, the 787 Dreamliner. Really great airplane. And in the news, you guys may have seen this because it came out maybe a day or two ago that a very popular Thai singer, I will not try to pronounce, well, let's see, Ruangsak Loichusak. They call him Iron Bones because he was in a plane crash in 1998 that claimed the lives of, it was a crash. He survived.
Oh, is this the Seat 11 story?
Yeah, he was seated in 11A as well. The lone survivor of the Air India crash was also in seat 11A. And of course, not to joke, but the joke is, okay, now every airline is going to start charging extra to sit in 11A. And because, oh, wow, we've got a sample size now that might be the safest seat. So, I'm going on a flight on Friday, and then I'm going on another flight the Friday after that. And, these things play in your mind. And I was thinking, should I go for 11A, which is a completely different seat, by the way, and it just depends on what configuration. Even the same airplane might not even have 11A as the same 11A as it was on the Air India. But am I thinking, is this just a coincidence? Or should I go seek out 11A? Or maybe don't seek out 11A because there have been 2 crashes and both airplanes had a seat 11A. If you want to go kind of that stupidly
all planes have an 11A.
Well, what if it's like the 13th floor theory? So of course, yes, most planes probably have an 11A, but do I want to sit there, Sam? Am I looking for it? Do you think that this is a thing, or is it just coincidence?
So you're saying, and you do know, your airplanes. There's nothing special about 11A. That would be
there is nothing special.
Which is would be the same across the board. Wala.
Well, look, I mean, the fact that it's next to an exit door, will that play a role in being able to survive? Sure, if there was an evacuation, but in a crash of this magnitude, it's just, no. The equivalent on the other side died. So 11, what is it? 33? Is it 343 on the configuration for Air India? So it was A, B, C, and then you have D, E, F, G, H, I, J. 11J died too. And he was on the other side. He was the equivalent. So it is coincidence. It's a massive coincidence. But I wonder if you guys make something out of it. Right?
Yeah.
So what do you think? 2 guys, plane crashes that damn near kill everybody. And both of them, here's Mara. Oh, Mara, Mara. Oh, Mara. It was he was wearing crystals on his wrist. That's why he survived.
Don't say that. That's going to be offensive. Don't say that to her.
I'm buying crystals then. Hi, Mara. How are you? Love you. Can I just start with love you?
Hi.
I heard crystals. He was wearing crystals. That's why he survived. Who is wearing crystals? Is it Is it 11A?
Yes, 11A.
So the news, if you haven't seen it, is 27 years ago there was another airplane crash, and kills damn near everybody. And the guy who survived was seated in 11A. And
10 years ago also?
27 years ago, yeah. And then, of course, what happened, very tragically, by the way, this past week, is that an Air India Dreamliner crashed, and the only survivor, who literally walked away because of his crystals, was seated in 11A.
Never know.
I knew it. That's why we love you. Do you think that that's a coincidence, Mara? Or do you think maybe in some Final Destination-ish...
I just watched that also, Final Destination.
Sci-fi world of yours where your mind is a little bit more new age than maybe mine is. Do you think that there's a connection?
I do believe that crystals contain energy. They've been around for millions of years.
I was literally making fun of you in an exaggerating way, and you actually went there, and I love it. Okay, sorry. You think that... Wait, I'm talking about 11A. Is the 11A a coincidence?
Is 11A a coincidence? Well, it's near the wing, right?
The exit. Yeah,
The
yeah. Well,
exit.
it
So
depends.
it's
Like on a bigger configuration, that would be in first class. But okay, let's just say at least it's on the. There's a good chance it's on the exit row. Let's do that. Yeah.
And 27 years ago, it's in the exact. Even though it's 11A, it's in the exact.
I don't think the Dreamliner was out 27 years ago, so it was a completely different airplane. My guess would be it's completely different.
It's also not near the wing.
It
or it's
would
near the
be
wing.
at the window seat. Let's just say it would be at the window seat. It would not be near the wing, depending on what airplane that was.
Is it a coincidence? It's probably like the way the airplane was built, but I don't think it's a coincidence that somebody would survive such a tragedy. There's
You
a
mean
bigger
there
problem.
is a wow? Really, man?
I believe that we have yes. Well, look at what happened to me in my accident. Right?
Yeah.
It was an SUV that went over. So I do believe in angels. That's when I started believing in angels. That's when I started believing in having guides. Because how else would it would be what 1 in a million chance to have survived such a thing, like this airplane accident.
Probably more than 1 in a million. But wow,
so for somebody who has experienced it, yes.
The way I process what you said regarding he's got angels. And forgive me, this could be my own kind of logical stupid lapse in my head, but there were children on that plane and there were other people on that plane, and then I immediately go, well, where were their angels then? And Sam, that that you can assume that that's where my mind would go, because that's how I feel about faith in general. Mm-hmm. Well, what about everybody else? Like, why me? What about everybody else? And I have that. If I were the guy who walked away from that airplane, if I were him, the 11A guy, I would be miserable, because my number one thing is, what about why not everybody? Why me? And why is everybody else not here with me?
Oh, I'm sure he's experiencing survivor's guilt. And
that would be me. Right. So, yeah, no. But again, Mara, you could totally have that take, because, I mean, what is this? No one can prove any of these things right now. But Anton says, what about all the other crashes where 11A died? Sorry, the coincidence doesn't apply to you. Yeah, exactly.
There are things that we cannot explain. I do believe in angels.
Yeah. Man. Sam, how about you? Any faith take to this or no? 11A was...
When I say
coincidence... Well, I mean, was there something divine? Was there something... that was beyond luck?
No, like to
and when I say coincidence, I mean luck. Quintus luck. He was just lucky. Both of them were lucky.
No, I think we're making a mountain out of a molehill. If there was something to 11A, 27 years ago was the last one? Like, that's too few and far between for it to be anything, I think.
We need one more.
Yeah, like I need... kahit isa man lang talaga. Oh.
Sa akin, miracles can happen.
Maniniwala na ako.
Miracles can happen. There are so many things that we cannot comprehend.
Thankfully, we need Alex here. Alex, you just need one more. Alex is going to live in Romania for the next 6 months, if you say that around him when he's here. Okay, I just kind of wanted to throw it out there. I mean, it is in the news. Both are in 11A, and of course, people are going to make something out of it.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, I can see the fascination, I suppose, but for it to significantly mean anything for seat 11A, it's a bit weak for me.
Yeah. No, I totally get it. Okay. Boy, did this this ruin
my gosh. Enter Habibi, your girlfriend, who says, segue to, I love you, my guardian angel. Oh, Mohan.
She is one of those types. The one that just showers and showers with such really kind of mushy type of, I guess what would be the
she's
term
super affectionate.
Yeah, and kind of verbal affection. She's definitely that.
Are you into it?
Yeah, I'm into it. I just get embarrassed because all of a sudden there's like attention on me.
Do you believe in angels now? Because apparently you are one.
No. And in other news, DeMarcus Cousins rubbed his balls on somebody's face.
We talked about this already.
I know. I'm just trying to jump into something else. I just want to deflect into something else. So, guys, 863-10899. When you play Jack and Poy, what do you usually use? The rock?
I wonder what that guy's life is gonna be like after.
Who?
The survivor, 11A. What he's gonna make out of his survival.
Sure.
Okay, would you be turned off kung naging artista?
Huh? Like he built
kasi
on that?
Oh, kasi syempre kung Pilipinas yan, di ba? Oh, kung Pilipinas to, you think maging artista to?
Oh.
He can do whatever he wants with his life. Sana lang he makes something out of it. So may bigger purpose.
And then he'll have social media, and then his bio is going to be like, hi, I'm a friend something, 11A. It's going to be hashtag. It's going to be like, it's going to be capitalized.
No. Talagang it's all about this entire experience.
But that's what isn't that the current influencer world now? Give me a claim to fame.
But
give me something, and I'm gonna jump on.
Well, some people become like some people when they go through certain tragedies, they become motivational speakers.
That's one thing.
They write a book.
That's why I don't like motivational speakers, because it's just the fancy way of saying me capitalizing on some. I know. Look, this is such a terrible topic, and I hope it never reaches India, because I mean we're bashing the dude that just survived a crazy crash, but if we can just for a second be who we are and detach ourselves from the tragedy and talk about, I would be really disheartened if I saw it as a bit of eventually became a social media influencer.
Right.
Or an influencer of some kind. Or even a motivational speaker.
And trying to build his influence on something so tragic.
Sure. And again, so we're clear. We're not saying he's going to do that.
Right.
We're like, what if?
This is all hypothetical.
Yeah, totally.
Oh.
Chatty says Survivor India already got him to play in the next season.
Oh my God.
That's what he told me. So bad. Chatty, can you not?
That's so much pressure though. Like,
so foul. Oh, tapos tanggal ka first day.
Oh, diba? I'm sorry. It's too soon.
Hey, Sam, how dare you?
Mohan.
How dare you?
Don't encourage this.
Okay, let's talk about social media influencers, but not about him. Okay. Okay, in general.
Yeah.
Because I've been traveling a little bit recently. You know, I was in kind of Hong Kong, and I know many of you guys do this, and I'm going to Indonesia next week. I know when you guys travel, I'm assuming you do the same thing. You'll hashtag where you're going on Instagram so you could see what the posted photos look like. Yes? You guys do this?
Yes.
Like, anyway, you're going to go, I'm going to eat at Dampa, hashtag Dampa. I'm just going to kind of look at what's going on, see what everybody else is doing and stuff.
Right.
So because of that, my algorithm has been, and because of Romel, my obsession with Romel and his daily seafood haul, my algorithm is just absolutely littered with people traveling to the Philippines, eating street food, and okay, so the three things that's dominating my algorithm is Romel, traveling, and then the Indian street food thing, which I've been talking about a lot on the show, because now it introduces all the other kinds of street food. And I have noticed that there's so many vloggers who come to the country, the tourists, and we've all seen them on YouTube with their clickbaity titles and whatever, that do balot. Like, balot, I think, is the number one vlogged thing that tourists do in our country.
Understandable. Sure.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, would you put that as number one?
I can see it being number one. Sure. It's like the novelty thing.
It's right. Exactly. Vlogging about balot has to be the most. So I don't know if that's true or my algorithm is making me come to that conclusion because of street food, travel, and Romel. That balot is just showing up nonstop on my algorithm, and it's all foreigners, of course, because there's no local person, there's no local manong on the street like, hey, look, here's some balot, this is so crazy. Like, it's all foreigners doing it.
Yeah.
So I wanted to ask you guys, what do vloggers vlog most about in the country? If not balot, what else? Yeah,
I think because one of the things, somebody's actually gonna come here, and we were brainstorming what to get them to eat, and according to the research, eating Jollibee and doing like a mukbang is number one.
Right.
Number one siya to so vlogging. It's number one.
See,
People love watching people compare Jollibee.
That would be that's a contender. I might still think balot might be a little bit more popular than Jollibee in my opinion, but you've got the research, so I'm not discounting your research. But if I were going to guess, I would say balot. Maybe Jollibee would be my top 5. But you're saying it's number 1.
And they could be different kinds of vloggers. You know, the one that's going for more like shock
It could be
factor
beaches.
would go.
It's not just about food, guys. Like if you're vlogging in the country, traffic could be another one. A jeepney ride could be another one.
But we're talking about
poverty porn, just tourists in general.
We're talking about foreign vloggers visiting the country.
Correct. When tourists come to the country, what do they vlog most about?
I need to write this down because I'm actually going to take out somebody who's coming here next week.
Do it,
and
Mara.
show them Philippines, and then we're supposed to make some content out of it. So I was thinking of doing like even the worm dun sa wood. Anong tawag dun?
Yeah.
Papakainin ko sila para exotic.
Yeah. God, what the hell?
Because we thought about the same thing. Everyone's doing balot. So we're
Everybody's
thinking
doing that though.
thinking something different.
Yeah.
It sounds like that.
Romel like flosses his teeth with that every day.
Yuck.
It's a little overdone, Mara, in my opinion. A little overdone.
Yung worm?
Yeah, the woodworm
Really?
by the water. Yeah, it's just I can't do another. I can't do.
I thought that was more unique than balot because everyone does balot.
It is more unique. It is more unique than balot, but that's because balot is there's so many people doing balot. But it doesn't mean that the other one is far behind. It's just harder to get to. I mean, it's just not as readily available. And you have to have that whole experience of pulling it out of the tree. You know, you can't just kind of buy it on a stick. Huh?
Is it long, Team Long?
Oh, it's stupid long, yeah.
No!
It's long. Yeah.
I couldn't do it. Somebody tried to get me to eat that. I couldn't do it. I started gagging. It was like thick snot.
No!
Yeah.
Sergi It's just huge here. Yeah, it's monstrous. Here, Rosie says a Wangod tattoo is a very popular vlog thing. That's 100%.
She's a legend.
Mango shake?
Mango shake?
Wouldn't that be like? It's not unique to the Philippines.
We have the best mangoes in the world. So to flex a little bit, maybe a mango shake. Hey, I'm answering because none of you guys are answering. Fine. Ube something.
What about getting them to eat like a frog? Diba, a frog? Hindi ba yun?
Other countries do it though. Durian is a good one. No?
Yeah.
Unless a durian. I think a durian something is a popular.
I support this.
The problem with durian is you have to really. I mean, I don't want to say you have to exaggerate the smell because it is pretty damn foul.
It's not.
But because you can't smell on Sokmed, you kind of have to play up that whole smell. You got to do all of that hand gestures and nose stuff.
May ganun pa.
It's cool when you're not in US, Tomas.
Maybe I should get them to eat mga isaw.
So street food.
Kasi hindi ko sasabihin. Tapos bibigay ko na lang sa kanila yung mga street food. Tapos I ask them, how do you like it?
And you have to make them guess what it is.
Okay, look, Mara, here's my problem. Everybody does that. But it still generates crazy numbers. So if it's a numbers game, then do it. But we've seen
what would you like to see?
Millions of them.
Na unique. But it would still,
You know how
generate
a lot of vloggers showcase that very positive Filipino like personality. You know, we're so known for being hospitable. We're so known for being welcoming, and we love foreigners. And even in our humble environment, we are still happy and all that. Vlog me the bad Vlog me the bad neighborhoods.
I like in Tondo.
Like vlog, not. I mean, even because some of the vlogging is even in Tondo, they're still happy. Oh yeah, what's up? I'm talking about real nasty.
Like where people are depressed.
Yeah, where they're just not really. No, not depressed. Like violent. Like I want to see the bad neighborhoods.
Like yung sa anong tawag dun sa movie ni Ann Curtis? Like when you go inside, you don't really go out. Only the people there know each other and they have their own law.
The one that Alex was there in the movie too.
Oh, Bye Bus.
Yeah.
Bye Bus. Yeah.
They have their own law inside.
Vlog me that.
Nakakatakot. Okay, you guys go in.
Bring the crystals. Bring the crystals.
The evil is too strong. But they just like well, apparently they do bad stuff to each other out of because of their own law.
Ghost hunting. Popular vlog, yes, Philippines? Haunted house, ghost hunting.
Ayoko, baka sundan ako sa bahay.
Bring the crystals.
No, ayoko. I don't underestimate evil spirits. No.
I enjoy this.
Tapos may nakasampa pala sa'yo.
I enjoy this. Negatrons' basketball courts in the Philippines. That's done a lot, but I enjoy that a lot. Yeah, basketball court vlogging is huge in the Philippines. Massive. And if you enjoy basketball, you've seen a lot of these videos. They're all very, very good. That's the one where I'm like, yeah, keep on keeping on with that stuff.
Like a basketball court tour type vlog.
Exactly. Yeah, like finding the most remote area that has a basketball court that you probably wouldn't think, or find a basketball court that's so simple and just a lot of people are going crazy over like this. It's really, really good content if you're a basketball fan. It is a thing, and it's again very, very good.
Wow.
Or what about I've always wanted to do it but I was never allowed. Yung papadya ka sa riles.
Wait, what is this?
Instead of tricycle, instead of anong tawag doon sa bicycle? Pero yung sa riles, tapos dun ka dadaan.
Yeah, the trolley, right.
Oh. Is this an actual mode of transportation? What is that?
Yeah. I've wanted to do that, pero
super old school.
Yeah, pero like I remember my aunt saying that it's dangerous. Tapos dati daw kasi yung trains doon sa may riles dati nagto-throw yung mga tao ng poop and pee kasi hindi siya air conditioned. So parang yung windows nila yung parang square. So it goes through. So this
sounds like a good intro scene to your ghost hunting vlog. Like opening scene. Mara in the trolley.
Here in the Riles. We're looking for the white lady of... Teka lang, may tae sa mukha ko.
They're gonna think I'm a crazy person.
Nagkampas ang tae sa mukha ko. Okay, back to my VO. And we're...
And the ghosts are gonna be like, there's something about this person. Let's follow her.
I like it.
Pati asong umiihi.
Oh.
All right, we're gonna take a break. When we come back, we'll have more of the show. You're listening to Good Times here on Magic 89.9. Don't go way back after this.
Good Times.
7:25. Hey, everybody, it's Good Times here. Thanks for hanging out with us. We appreciate it. We're halfway through the show until 9 o'clock. 3 of us so far, whether that is added to or not, who knows? But we are here with you guys, and we appreciate it so much. If you want to stream us live and interact with us, please, you're more than welcome to download playback.tv/goodtimes. There's an app for it. By the way, I gave you the URL. You can do the app, playback.tv, the app. Search Good Times, hit join room, and boom, you're in. You'll get a notification when the show starts. Whole lot of fun. And that's both the podcast and the radio show as well. If you miss out on the radio show, you can download the podcast version. And that is on Spotify. Just type Good Times Radio. It uploads shortly after the episode ends every single day. please do it. It's a whole lot of fun. You can put even comments and all that stuff there. Yes. Mara, how about you? You want to go first?
Download Honor of Kings. By the way, so for the people who want to be... Oh,
no.
Okay, for the people who want to be pro...
Being gossipy.
So right after Esports World Cup in Riyadh, we're going to have season 2 of PKL. So it's an open qualifiers, meaning anybody can join as long as you're extremely good and you pass the open qualifiers. And if you qualify, you get to be in the second season of PKL, and then you get to be in the next international tournament. So regardless what your age is, is there a minimum age? I'm not sure. But there are people who join that's only like 14, 15 years old or something.
Hey, I saw on the poster it says "Good Vibes" with Mara Aquino. Is that a?
Oh, there's a poster.
The one that we just saw of you.
Let's see again.
No, sorry, I didn't see. I didn't see. I was actually
your Facebook show. Wasn't that?
I was actually with. It was, but I think that's my link. Probably to the Facebook. I was just with my moderators kahapon. I got them to try like the best ramen and the best katsudon at sa BGC, and it was such great fun being with them. And I'm thinking of doing that maybe like once every 3 months to meet with a community, and I'll invite like the Good Times listeners as well.
So
we can do that.
Out.
So we can do that regularly, maybe like once every 3 months. I think that's what I can afford. Every 3 months, ganon. So, but anyway, for the people who want to try out being a pro player, check out the Honor of Kings page, and then maybe I can be your host there, and I'll be interviewing you when you win. So go check it out.
And get the voice pack of Mara.
And the voice pack, it's going to be on June 24th. So I can join you in the battlefield.
Cafe 76.
Cafe 76. Oh, so all the Good Times listeners get to have 10% off at Cafe 76 in Marcelo, Makati. And all you have to do is say Good Times. Like literally, you just say Good Times and say your order, and you get 10% off your total bill.
Get the alige pasta, okay?
Oh yeah, alige pasta is so good. Cause it's new. It's new on the menu. I was just eating that like 2 nights ago. I like it so much. Check it out.
Samo, what do you got?
Please look out for the conversation we're going to have on Zion Christian Mission Center PH this Saturday at 11 a.m. We do Best News Ever podcast over there, and it is now available on an app. Yes, get this, ZCMC SPS, available now on the Play Store, coming soon to the App Store. God's words at your fingertips. It's the best. This is absolutely free. Please download it and start your journey into the Bible today. I'd be so thrilled if you did.
I appreciate the passion. I really do. Both of you guys.
Thanks.
Both of you guys have so much passion in what you're involved in.
Thank you.
Me, parang, I don't know.
What?
I don't know.
What's going on?
I mean, like, when okay, thank you girls with the app. Appreciate it. When you assess what you do, okay? You know, when we do this whole plugging thing, this is kind of our things that we do, right? When you assess what you do, can you categorize whether your work falls into the category of your passion? You're just good at it? Or walang ibang trabaho? Like, where would you put yourself in these things? And look, the first two are not even... The first one's great. The second one's really good too. The third one is yung parang medyo you can feel a little bit of a self... maybe you're not too enthused about where your life has taken you. But when you think about your job, your career right now, would you categorize it, I'm doing what I love, or I'm doing what I'm good at, which could be two separate things, by the way, okay? Doing my passion, I'm doing what I'm really, really good at, or I'm doing this kasi walang ibang trabaho.
Right. Which I think is more common than, you know.
Yes.
Right?
I would say the majority of people who are listening to the show right now on their way to work are doing a job because it's the best job they can get. For now.
Yeah.
Ever, maybe. Right? How many of you guys are really doing your job that you're really passionate about? That's a much, much smaller percentage. And then how many of you guys are doing a job that you're really, really good at? That would be a larger percentage of the other one, but not as big as the first one, which is walang ibang kasi trabaho eh. This is it, right? So 863-10899, playback.tv/goodtimes. Let's use that chat room. Let's read out some of these answers. When you assess your job, or do you think you're just there? You're working in what you're passionate about, what you're really good at, or just because it's the best job I can get? Mara, what about you? Because you're just so much energy. I don't know if you're in esports because you're really passionate about it, or you're just really, really good at it, and it's fun to be good at it.
I'm in esports because because I'm hosting and I happen to land esports. But when I play the game, I'm actually not good. I need a 5-man. Like I need 4 other people to rank up. The only time I can play by myself is kapag low rank kakagawa lang ng bagong account, then I can do that. But I'm actually not good at the game. I can't do it like commentators do. But I love what I'm doing. The fact that one, I get to, like, I'm getting paid to talk, and I get to interview people. I love interviewing winners, and I get to dress up like Barbie. It's not really me, so I get to have like another persona of me.
It's
but my dream job is literally like game show. When I did that Facebook thing, I would literally, right before going on, like turning on the camera, turning on the live stream on the phone, pressing start. I remember those days that I would have so much energy at the pit of my stomach. I'm literally gagging and almost vomiting because I can't wait to go on. There's so much excitement.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's how I knew that that's what I really wanted to do. And I was literally
never felt that.
I was doing that for free, and I was using my own money for prizes, but I was just so excited that I would literally feel it. It wasn't like, it's almost the same as anxiety, but in the opposite end, but same intensity. That it's too much.
Positive. It's positive vomit. It's vomit
positive
for a good reason.
For excitement.
Pero it's for a good cause.
It's excitement.
So you're currently that. Yeah, birds do it all the time. They vomit and feed their children.
Oh, that's regurgitating. Like,
and then. Okay, so you would still then fall in the category of, I'm doing a job that I'm really, really good at. But not passion. Passion would be, say, a game show.
There's more. There's another level of my I would be more passionate, I guess, if I had that kind of hosting gig. I think that's the ultimate, because it's the only time I've ever felt that. The super excitement that it's making me like,
whoa.
Cock noise, quickly, have to have it. That's passion right there. Yeah.
Did I turn off? I turned off the cancellation.
Gumagana. Okay.
Gumagana na yun.
Oh my gosh.
Sam, Radio Crusher. Are you just so good at this? Or you're you're really passionate about what we do?
Tsaka ang ganda ng voice ni Sam, I'm just saying.
Walang iba talagang trabaho.
Radio.
Really trying, but it brings you back here.
Mohan, did you go into radio because it was like the thing that you wanted to do? Or
No. Hell to the no.
What?
Like,
wait.
So far from no, I can't even stress it enough. And I've said this 100 times, so if you've kind of heard interviews and stuff, you know what I wanted to be?
You wanted to be a politician.
I wanted to be Bam. I wanted to
really?
be Yeah, I wanted to be a senator. I wanted to make laws. That's what I wanted to do. And then you meet, and then in the process of eventually trying to get there, I did a lot of political talk shows. Some of you guys may know that. Maybe 8 years of my broadcasting life was spent in politics, and
is this points of view ba yun?
everything from points of view. I was on a show with Bam. Remember, Bam and I were on Why Speak together.
Why Speak?
Yeah, we were on a youth political social talk show together.
Yeah.
I was on Points of View for maybe like 6 years, and then I had my own political talk show, which was called IMO. Or IMO.
Oh.
And that lasted. We had a bunch of different politicians on the show. They're presidents, in fact, even. And so when you kind of when you stack all of that stuff, maybe give or take 8 years of my life was spent in politics. And when you then kind of, I guess, see the behind the scenes of it's heartbreaking. And you really need somebody like a Bam who's got that level of energy, that level of heart, that level of I'm okay with being disappointed with my peers. I'm still going to make a change and I'm still going to be positive. I can't do that. I cannot rub elbows with people I know who's actively killing my country. Like I can't sit there and work with senators who I know are taking advantage of you guys. I would punch him in the face. So I know I can never do that. And I'm not a violent guy, but I mean, I could not stop myself from maybe people's elbowing 4 or 5 senators that I know are actively ruining the country.
So that's why you decided to do broadcasting instead.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and no, with the broadcasting, sorry, I know I'm asking you, Sam, and you've turned it around on me, but
I have a point to this.
Yeah, the broadcasting became, I'm sorry for internally, I'm really good at this. And that's where, that's where I'm like, okay, I'm going to stay because I'm really good at this.
And I know that you're very passionate about it because in the, 19 years now of doing Good Times, I think you just want to make it the best show. You pour out,
that's not
you
passion.
pour a lot of time into it.
Yeah, I don't know if that's passion. That's really just the work ethic. I'm obsessed with working hard and making a product that is better than everybody else's product. And I don't know if that's competition or maybe there's a little competitive spirit, but it's also, hey, our name is on this, guys. We are going to be the best at what we do.
What about the rapping career?
So that's called a money grab, Sam. And in television, whether you're doing a rap album or softcore porn, you just are there for money. And I've experienced both. And I got to tell you, when you look back in the product, both the softcore porn and rap, I should have got paid more.
Okay.
But that's what's called a money grab, my dear. I'm sorry?
You know how you said that, like in person, you don't really talk much.
Correct.
But you're so good at interviewing people. You're so good at, but how did that come about?
Better than good. Yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
Ew.
Okay. You're so great. Better than great.
We're really good looking for our jobs, by the way, Mara. If you missed it, Sam was saying that are so good looking compared to our peers on radio because historically, if you're on radio, you're really pangit. And thankfully, Sam and I have baptized this industry with our presence and changed the industry single-handedly or double-handedly. Sam and I.
He's just
no longer
the model of humility.
Ugly people for the radio, as you were saying, dear. I'm sorry.
I was saying that
yes, go ahead.
Yeah, that you're good on radio and you could squeeze things out of people. But then in person, diba, you're more shy. So there's a contrast between your online or TV personality versus your true life, real life personality. Pero how did you know?
I don't know. I particularly struggle with small talk. Hence, as we brought this conversation back to before you were here, Mara, everything is prepared on the show because if it's not prepared, I would be stuck with small talking my way through the show and then that would be a disaster. I really, really am terrible at that. However, if we get into a topical kind of area or just like the podcast, if somebody's supplying the content, then I can react to it. But in terms of like me leading a small talk conversation, I'm really terrible. And that's why in person, I'm very quiet. I can't lead a conversation because it's not prepared. I can't go up to you and go, so Sam, are you working at your passion or something you're really good at or wala kasi ibang trabaho? You would think I'm selling you what is this? What's it? Multi-level marketing type of speech. But on the radio, it's just different. Sam, passion, you're really good at it. Walang ibang trabaho.
I think I've always wanted to be a host. Like high school pa lang. Parang, I've wanted to do this. And so I guess it's a passion thing more than anything.
So of the three of us, you're the one that's working in your job that you're passionate
Yeah, I think so. But I can also
crazy.
relate to like what Mara feels before going on stage. But I feel it for like the opposite reason. Like,
Correct.
I can't believe
You're
I'm
nervous.
doing this again. Why am I doing this to myself? I am so nervous. I'm so scared. Da-da-da-da. That kind of thing.
Tapos si Lee Min Ho, no, naka-bike outfit. Tapos like, imagine you were hosting an LMH road bike launch. Tapos nakasuot siya ng ganyan. May 6'5" bakat till the thigh, mid-thigh, and he's just sitting there like, oh my God, I need to throw up. Right now. Let's read off some of this. Sorry, we talked a little bit too much about ourselves there. Cool to be in Melbourne says it. Hey, what I do pays the bills. It feeds my family, and I get to work from home and listen to Good Times. That's not a passion, but just good, but not the best. Let's take some calls. 863-10899. You work in your passion or what you're good at, or just because there's not another good job. Good morning.
Hi, good morning. Ako, passionate ako doon sa work ko.
What do you do?
What do you do?
I'm a doctor. Oo,
What
bata
kind of
pa lang
doctor?
kasi. Sorry?
What kind?
Family medicine.
Family medicine. Okay.
Oo, bata pa lang kasi ako parang gusto ko na siya maging doktor. Gusto ko nang maging doktor pero ang hirap kasi ng buhay na parang tas nagawa ko siya. Parang naging doktor nga ako kahit ang mahal-mahal ng tuition, mga ganun. Tapos ngayon, 10 years na akong doctor.
Regrets.
Although yung mga colleagues frowned upon kasi hindi ako nagpa-private practice eh. Parang nasa government ako kasi ayoko ng pakiramdam na naniningil ng PF. Pero kasi kung nasa government ka, matitingnan mo sila, check up mo sila, magagamot mo sila, wala silang babayaran sa'yo. So parang for me, okay na kasi pinapasweldo naman ako eh.
Wow.
I love this call, Doc, because it shows one thing about this whole passion, what you're good at, and walang ibang trabaho, is that passion is not a money-making thing always. In fact, I don't even know if it's often a money-making thing. Passion is passion-driven. And in a situation like this where you can be a money-making thing, it's passion that reminds you, wait a minute, it's about this feeling before anything else.
Oo, to be honest, talaga kailangan naman talaga ng pera. Kailangan kumita. And I've tried na mag-private practice pero yung satisfaction kasi at the end of the day, hindi ko siya nakukuha sa private practice. So, I eventually returned din sa government, sa gobyernong hospital. And mas mararamdaman mo kasi yung pagpapasalamat ng mga patient doon eh. Kasi parang ikaw yung blessing, ikaw yung win nila for that day eh. Alam mo yun, kasi parang punta sila sa hospital, nag-aalala sila sa health nila, then yun, matutulungan mo sila sa ganun. Tapos libre, wala silang binayaran. So for me, malaking bagay yun.
You're the highlight of everyone's day.
Oo, parang gano'n, di ba?
Wow.
Parang wala silang pera, wala silang pampagamot, pero parang magiging win nila ako. Ako yung panalo nila for that day. Parang gano'n.
That's amazing. I love this call.
Dun sa private, I'm wondering, are the patients there more entitled because they do pay so much money?
Not so much. Actually, kung entitlement ng pag-uusapan, mas nasusumbatan kami sa gobyerno na pera-pera lang, na buwis namin yung pinapasweldo sa inyo. Mas maraming ganun sa government. Sa private, not so much eh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Pero siguro dahil mas sila, mas nagbabayad sila, mas may kakayahan silang magbayad. Pakiramdam nila, parang siniservisyohan mo talaga sila. Pero sa government, ikaw yung savior nila, parang ganun. Ganun yung atake, although pagka may mga patient pa rin talaga na...
Especially like you're in the high-end hospital, you'd think that maybe they would be more demanding, they would be more rude, they would be more... But it's also like, Doc, I'm very rich. Please keep me alive. Do anything that needs for me to be able to be rich. And then they kind of just look, super nice to you. No, I get you. Doc, I love you, man. It's a really good call. Really, really good call. By the way, before we go, Doc, just because, since you're here to be a savior, I have a singaw on my balls. And it is on kind of right on the right side on the curve. And it's got me worried. Sam, you want to see it?
Habibi is not happy to hear this.
It's a joke. Thanks, Doc. Have a good day.
It's an LDR.
Thank you.
Why do you have that? Bye, Doc.
Is an LDR?
Has
Why do
anybody
you
ever
have that?
seen?
That's a
Has
good
anybody
one.
ever seen us hang out on someone's bayag? I mean, it's like can't even make sense. Just gonna think of another thing. Jed Paul says only rich people will do a job for passion, and Jed, I think that's wrong. I think we have some really good example with our doctor caller right there. Mavic says I'm doing what I'm good at, but I don't love it, and that's not really that bad of a thing. Iron Wolf says I'm a PM construction, and I'm doing what I'm good at. Kim says in Singapore, I think I'm good at what I do and it pays well, but I don't really know what I am passionate about. So pwede na. Again, not the end of the world to be in a situation like that. Let's take a next call. Good morning.
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Hi.
Hi, who's
Hello,
this?
Good morning.
Alex here. Ako yung nagluto ng sinigang kay Paul.
Everybody who's
Binalik ko lang.
Okay, go.
Uh,
This is the thing.
Okay. Ang trabaho ko ay conciliator. So, ako yung nag-aayos ng problema sa mga workers natin kung meron silang reklamo dun sa kanilang mga employers. So, I see to it na nabibigyan sila ng justice. Kesa dumaan tayo dun sa arbitration na magkakasuhan silang dalawa. So, ino-conciliate ko sila para magkaroon ng magandang resolution. Win-win dun sa both party.
So you're third party. You're third party arbitration, or you are HR of the company?
No.
Kind of an internal
Sa
affairs?
government din ako kasi katulad ako nung previous caller na doctor.
Okay.
So, ginagawa ko ay create solutions para dun sa nagrereklamo saka dun sa narereklamo para hindi na sila magkasuhan or mag-rub ng salt on dun sa
What department does this fall under?
Department of Labor.
And where's the corruption in your job? Like, I'm not saying you're corrupt, but because when we think government, kind of like what Doc was saying, that there's some level of corruption, and I want to see, like, is there corruption even in departments that you would otherwise not think there would be? I mean, we all know the heavy hitters are customs and BIR and maybe DILG.
Wala masyado kasi ito is yung decision ng party nang nagrereklamo o amenable ka ba dun sa proposal nung kabila, amenable ka ba
I know,
dun
but
sa
maybe the companies are like paying you, like, oh, sabihin mo naman na, hindi naman tanong.
Hindi rin kasi kahit naman gawin nila yun, kung hindi amenable dun sa requesting party, baliwala din.
Or maybe not so much. I'm sorry, go ahead, please.
Ang effort mo dun is ma-enlighten yung dalawang party na magkaroon ng settlement.
But maybe not so much in like precisely what you do, but in the department itself. How does the corruption show up?
Doon hindi ko alam doon sa other part. Oo. Pero doon sa pag-aayos ng problema kasi ikaw yung sumbungan ng ng tao eh.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
no, perfect.
Parang blessing ka din doon sa na hindi na nila kailangan kumuha ng abogado, naayos naman yung issue. It's a matter of a conciliation lang.
I love it. Oh, you sound like such a good guy. We need more of you in the government. Thanks, man.
Thank you.
Thanks.
All right.
Bye.
Okay. You have a good one.
All right, bye. Faye says, since I was a kid, I've always wanted to be a cashier at a grocery. Now,
Cute.
now I work at a bank as a cashier. Maybe it was my passion all along. And I agree with the satisfaction after helping people out. It's the best.
Great.
Dude, love it. Martin says, I'm a banker by profession, pays the bills, but my true passion is in the arts.
Oh.
I was raised in an era where parents discouraged kids to pursue arts because it isn't paid that much. It's sad, but true, Martin. It's sad, but my daughter's about to graduate this July, so I'm probably going to pursue my passion finally. That's fantastic. Congratulations.
Great. Yeah.
Martin. Just don't expect to get any money out of that. Your parents were right.
But don't you think when you're passionate about something, more often than not, the money will follow?
No.
Because you're putting out good work. Because you're passionate about something.
Passionate and good at something.
I guess that would be like the magic combo.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think just because you're passionate at something, it translates to money. A government doctor is probably not making a lot of money. Yeah.
No, what I'm saying is like more often than not, because you really love what you do, you'll probably be putting out good work. And okay, fine, everyone's disagreeing with me. Fine, be like that.
Exactly. I mean, the great example of this would be like a Catholic priest who is sworn to, what do you call it? Is it poverty, or is there another word for it? It's just no money. Sworn to no money. And
Poverty nga.
Passion, is that what it is? That's the word they use?
Yeah.
They don't use a less negative word?
No, I believe it's poverty.
Ah, really? I don't know. I've sworn my life to simplicity. Ang mga ganyan.
It's not parang intense enough, you know? No, we're
Is it so
doing
they can
poverty,
relate?
baby. Okay.
Is that so they could understand fully and relate to the poor?
What is that? Like parang detachment from material things?
And also a commitment, like a devotion. I devote my life to the Lord and to nothing else. I worship no money. I worship no thing. I worship no desire. I don't even want to have, well, I want to have sex, but I can't. I'm devoting my life to not having that as well. I mean, it's just a life that's built around sacrifice.
Sacrifice, yeah.
Yeah. Can I just have a watch? Can I have a watch? I can have like a better cell phone. Can I get at least the 1 terabyte?
We can
Father
take a
was saying.
call.
Okay, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Hi, who's this?
Hello, I'm Daryl. By the way, that priest thing is a vow to poverty, what they called it.
Yeah.
Yeah, vow to kahirapan. Yeah. No,
Vow
love
to
it.
poverty.
But yeah, okay.
Yeah, by the way,
I wonder if they ever kind of veer off even a little bit. Yeah, go ahead.
I don't know what my passion really is.
You don't know what your passion really is.
Yes, because actually, not to brag about, I'm somehow good at anything. I can do things with a simple instruction and do it perfectly at the end.
What do you do now?
You have like a YouTube premium account? So you're just constantly just learning stuff online and crushing it?
Sa company kasi, all around kasi ako eh. I'm a sales, marketing, liaison, and logistics supervisor or anything. And at the end of the day, makagawa ng result na masatisfy yung boss ko. Even though I'm underpaid. And the satisfaction kasi sa trabaho is that's what I'm looking for.
You do have a salesman voice, and there is a salesman voice, guys. Do you
I'm a salesman too.
Yeah, like that voice. There's an actual voice for it.
I was
sounds like
thinking that you fit your job. The voice fits the job.
Yeah,
I'm not sure if it's
Style,
like just a
like
salesman
cadence.
thing.
Yeah, there's a vibe to you that screams salesman, and I guess that's why they sell you. Parang you have sales stock, diba?
I'm more. Mas gusto ko yung nagluluto eh. hindi ko gusto ang trabaho ko, but I'm somehow satisfied ako sa nagiging resulta. So, and also lagi kong sa mga tao ko na do your like sabi ni Saint Don Bosco, di ba, na do your ordinary work extraordinarily well.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, yung satisfaction pag na natin, set aside natin yung compensation, yung result at yung fulfillment sa trabaho. Yun yung mas i-look forward natin instead of iniisip natin na underpaid tayo or hindi tayo masyado compensated, more on OTY tayo, ganyan.
No, I agree. Okay, brother. Thanks for the call. Appreciate you. Have a good
Thank
day.
you.
Thanks.
Bye. Sam, why are you laughing?
Wala.
Oh, why are you laughing?
Is it because he's storytelling?
No.
Sam wanted to get rid of him, and he just couldn't. So I was like, come on, let's go, baby. Come on now. We get it.
Wala.
Rosie says, my husband loves aviation and football. So he works in aviation, and he coaches his son's football, or their son's football
cute.
team on the weekend for free. So he can scratch both of those itches.
Go, Mara.
Mara,
Yeah.
could you swallow any louder, please?
Kasi nawawala na yung noise cancellation.
Yeah, we can all hear now. It's Mara, I've got a question. Because, I mean, when I think of you and then I think of that guy who just called, well, maybe this question is for Sam. Sam, how do you get away from a one-on-one conversation with someone who, say, doesn't shut up?
Oh. Over to you, Mara. How would you do that?
I gotta do this.
I feel like sometimes, Sam, when I talk a lot, especially in the beginning.
Correct. That would be correct. You're correct. I already know the end of it. That's correct. Yes. She is like, she stares at you like, kailan matatapos to? Yeah.
Like she's looking at me. She's looking at me.
Exactly.
But I know that she's no longer listening.
100%.
But she's looking at me in the eyes.
Oh, yes. Yep.
And she's nodding her head. But
Correct.
there's a feel to it that I don't think she's listening anymore.
She's not listening to you. You are correct. I'm glad you know. I'm glad you know. And then you don't maybe think to stop, Mara? Or
No, but I do.
Or do you challenge yourself? You're going, I'm going to make her listen again.
I wrap it up. I wrap it up. And then, But there's something about her eyes that's like, I don't think it's there. I think it's autopilot.
Okay, let me give you some tips on how to identify that you won't shut the hell up. When the person starts going, that means they're not listening. Okay, guys, here's the topic right now, okay? Because we really need this in our lives. When people start to maybe, like the way I have to do this a lot every day of my life I have to do this at my job. And what I end up doing is I end up typing. You know, I'm like,
out of nowhere, you'll just start typing.
So you look busy.
Yeah, I look busy. And then, but I'll ask
Occupied.
follow-up questions. And then I'll do what Sam does to you, Mara. So let's role play here. So say you're talking and I'm like, talaga? Tapos ano nangyari?
Ito nga.
And then I'm start like whispering like what I'm trying to say. I'm like, okay. Tuloy. Okay. Hindi nga. Sabi na yun? Grabe. I am not listening anymore. Don't give a damn rat's ass.
And then eventually you're just like you're done. No response. Just
okay. Perfect.
You fade.
So when people, because I can't confront, you know this, I can't do the confrontation. I complain about you when you're not around, but when you're around, I'll be quiet. So
what?
I will.
He's like this.
I did that. I did that about you guys this morning when you weren't here. But when you came back, Mara, we stopped.
What? Why don't you say it?
It's on the recording. Just download it. It's easier that way.
So we understand.
At least tumaas yung numbers
that
natin.
way.
Just download. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, yeah. Good Times Radio on Spotify. What the hell was I saying? Yeah. So I think when people start to go, yeah. When you hear that, they're desperate for you to shut the hell up. You hear it on our show, right? With the callers. Yep. Okay. Yep.
Okay.
When you start hearing me say that, get the hell off the phone. Because I can't tell you not to. Sorry, Mara, you were saying go.
And also kapag monotone na yung sagot. Pag walang reaction to what you're saying.
You know energy. Yan yung si Sam. Si Sam mo yan.
Yeah. Pag alam ko na pag wala siyang reaction, tas hindi, like, it doesn't change throughout the paragraph, then it's like, okay, I have to wrap it up.
Yeah, that's a really good one. That's a really good tell. Another tell is they ask you a follow-up question to something you've answered already.
Oh, kasi nga they're not listening.
Yeah, because they're not listening. So like, alam mo, kahapon nasa QC ako, tapos ganito. Saan ulit to? QC. Okay, QC. That means they leave. Please leave. Please leave, bro. Leave. Please. If you see Mo do this. Son of it. How about you, Sam? How do you get away from a conversation with a person that doesn't shut up?
I'll just fake like, oh, you know what? I have to attend to something. Like, just hang in there.
That's the worst.
Hold your thought. Hold that thought. Okay. I just need to
That's the worst.
I just need to reply to this message.
You're praying for your phone to ring. Anybody, just call me, please.
I could text someone.
Have you done that where it's like you text somebody, can you call me? I'm trying to get out of something.
Oh my gosh.
Have you tried that?
Not recently.
No.
But you have, diba? It's a good move.
I think maybe a long time ago.
I just have to take this. Sige, I'll wait here lang. Sige, right here lang. Go, tuloy lang. May gagawin naman ako dito. May text lang ako. And then they start.
No, but usually kasi they'll move on to another person Kasi nga they're talking. They want to make kwento. Diba?
Yeah.
Tapos alam ko when Sam's not listening pala because there was a time in the kitchen where nagkukwento, tatlo kami nun. Tapos palayo na si Sam, tapos kumakain na siya.
Definitely gravitate towards the food.
Yeah.
Yes.
Tapos palayo na. Oh, okay, hindi na tayo dalawa na lang.
But Mara, the million peso question is this, and this is where everybody's listening and it will learn something from this, is why aren't you stopping?
But Mara,
because I'm excited about a story, but I stop. I wrap it up.
She's actually super sensitive. Diba?
Yeah. Okay.
I literally, yung tono mo and the way you use your eyes, I can sort of tell, I guess.
Yeah.
Kung it's time to stop, time to move on, or keep on going.
But here on playback, because when we're playing a song and we're in commercial break, there's no difference between me and the people on playback. I'm watching the both of you. And collectively, we are laughing at how much Sam is trying to power through the conversation.
At a certain
you guys
time.
don't know this. Yeah, you guys don't know this because you guys are talking to each other. And we, as watching you guys like your fish,
Oh, you mean
fish.
when Mara and I are talking?
Yeah, like when the song's playing, you guys are talking, and Mara's like, oh. And then Sam's like, we are laughing. Going, Sam is dying.
That's not true.
It is true.
Yesterday was fine.
You're...
Because Mara's super animated. I'm not gonna match that with even more animation.
All right, we gotta take a break. We're hour number 3. It is 8:03. That's how you know how to shut up. You just look at the time and go, oh, wait, it's cut off time. When we come back, we'll have more of the show. You're listening to Good Times here, Magic 89.9. Don't go away, back after this.
Good Times.
It's hour number 3 of the show. It's 8:11. Good Times here on Magic 89.9. Sam, Mara, myself, you guys, playback.tv/Good Times. We are on till 9 a.m. Mara with a big smile. And I think part of that is because we are giving away prizes from both Mara and Sam.
Oh, yes. Today we're going to do it today. Okay.
Tomorrow, hoy, bukas.
Ay, tomorrow.
Same thing.
Bukas pala.
Hoy, hindi ka nakikinig. Yeah. Oh, tama na. Kailan ulit? Bukas. Ngayon. Hindi. No. Tomorrow.
Wait. Nakakainis kasi wala nang noise cancellation.
So you've been snorting this whole time?
Yeah, we just weren't hearing it.
I'm guessing.
Never change, Mara. You're the best at what you do. You are true. One of one, rare.
Oh my God. Delete.
No.
Delete.
Press and press.
That was my other me.
Oh, geez. A friend of mine just returned, a non-Filipino friend of mine, just returned from a cruise in Europe.
Wow.
And, yeah, I was like, oh, hey, welcome back.
I've never been on a cruise.
Neither have I. You know that? I've never been on a cruise before.
Yeah.
And she came to me and she goes, I have a very important question to ask you. And I go, yeah, what is it? She goes, what's ma'am sir mean?
I mean, the hard-hitting questions,
I was like, what's ma'am sir mean? Okay. Because they wanted a real answer. It wasn't clearly, I know what ma'am sir is. Ma'am, sir. But she's like, what's ma'am sir? And I was like, I don't know. I mean, it's respect. It's just a sign of respect. And like, but why ma'am sir? And I'm like, I don't know. I really did not know what to say. I go, it's just but why do they say it? And I'm like, because we say po in our language, and you don't know what that, you will never know that because you don't speak it. And po, I don't think has a translation. Like when the Beebs is always asking, she's taking Filipino, she's always, what does po and ho mean? And I'm like, I don't know. It doesn't mean anything. It just, you say it every 3 words as respect. It's just sound. It's a sound you make. It's a sound that you make to show respect. And I don't even know if I'm articulating this correctly. I just, in the moment, I was kind of caught off guard. And I was like, it's just po in English.
Po in English?
I didn't know what to say.
It's, some languages have the honorific. Like the Korean has honorific and the Tagalog language does too.
But ma'am sir.
Oh, ma'am
Yung ma'am sir
sir. Okay.
Like,
Sinabi
it's
ba
po
yun
in English.
together? So one
It's
person?
one word now.
Or is it...
Yeah, it's one word. And they said it's a one person. She's a girl. And they're like, what's ma'am sir? And I'm like, did they like this word we use in our language? I was like, it's just a sign
say
of
it
respect.
to one person?
I've
Yung
never
ma'am
had
sir.
that. Yeah, usually it's a group. Ma'am, sir. It's a group.
Yeah.
Pero to one person, that's weird. Or maybe, yung parang butch lesbian, they don't know if it's a guy or girl, ganon.
Nice.
She looks
Your
butch
friend?
lesbian, but she's not. And, yeah, no, real pitbull lesbian. Like, real strong pitbull
So hindi
features,
sure,
but she's
kaya
not.
ma'am, sir.
Yeah. No, but she had everything. Vest, maong vest, keys, buzz cut, all of it. Yeah, I'm kidding.
Yeah, just to
she
be
looks like a
sure.
girl. No,
Siya si
I
ma'am,
just wanted to
sir.
say, I just wanted to say
okay.
pitbull lesbian on the radio because it takes us back to a different time. No, I mean, she just said I was hearing it all the time, and they would kind of say it to me, and I'm like, it means ma'am and sir, and she's like, yeah, but I was just me, and I'm like, it's just a phrase, and it's a sign of respect. That's all.
Mapapaisip ako doon kapag tinawag ako ng ma'am, sir. Like,
Tapos mag-isa ka lang.
do I look...
Pero Filipino kayo eh. So, there's no level of anxiety maybe that the person feels or a level of I am not fluent. So I'm just going to throw yes, ma'am, sir. They just say it almost as the way I say like when I don't really mean it. It's a filler word. No?
So, did the word begin because you're addressing a group of people, it's a mix of male and female, so you say ma'am, sir?
Everybody who, yeah, sure. But everybody on playback who keeps saying it's gender neutral, that's not what it is.
No, it's not.
It is not.
You're just trying to address everybody.
Right. You guys are now just trying to force the ma'am sir thing that we've been talking about for decades into this current, gender neutral.
Right.
Is it neutrality? What is the word? Anyway, you know what I mean. And that's not what that is. It's never been that. It's convenient now. But
Yeah.
I think it just goes by. I think it's the English equivalent of po. The way
No
they were saying.
naman. No naman.
I know it's crazy to say that.
Yeah.
But then tell me, what is it?
It's a blanket pronoun.
But repeated.
And then it became more, it now just became like an automatic thing. Almost like
Right.
a crutch.
It's a filler word.
Yeah.
So is po.
Hindi nga. Not po.
Yes, ma'am, sir. Opo, ma'am, sir. Yes po, ma'am, sir. Yes
It
po,
now
ma'am,
just
sir.
it just now became a thing we say without thinking. It's just
We
automatic.
just put it next to po. It's now like po, ma'am, sir.
Yeah, but it's different in that you say po to make something honorific. Ma'am, sir is something you use to address somebody. But now we're just not thinking na it's one person standing there, but you're still saying ma'am, sir.
Ma'am, sir.
Yeah.
Do you like the ma'am, sir person?
The one who says ma'am, sir.
Oh, yung madalas magsabi ng ma'am, sir. Do you like that? Here's a new entry in the game that's sweeping the nation. Can Sam date this person? Sam, you date a guy that keeps on saying ma'am, sir?
Gosh.
Do you like the ma'am, sir person? Do you find that to be kind of, okay, that's nice?
Do I have to have feelings for this person who says
Because
ma'am,
ma'am
sir?
has feelings for
Why?
her. She's like, if you call me ma'am, sir, I'm going to be like, what are you doing?
What? What do you mean, sir?
Maybe not insulted, but she's like, what the hell
What
are
do
you
you
doing?
mean, sir? Why, ma'am, sir? In the beginning, actually, because it's normal here in the Philippines, say ma'am, ma'am. It was awkward for me. Like, why are you calling me
They calling you
ma'am?
ma'am.
Even yung
Oh,
ma'am.
okay.
Tas may sir
Yeah.
pa.
Yung ma'am, even yung ma'am, pero it's just I got used to it. People are being polite. Like when they call you miss or ma'am, na it's so formal. A lot of people.
We've talked about this. Like, because Alvin's saying, yung boss. No, we've had this conversation. Ako, ma-chief ako. Chief. That's me. Like,
Yeah,
chief is mine. Like, that's my shit right there. Like,
Kuya.
I love chief. Ayoko yung kuya. Chief is my thing. Chief is
I don't like guys who address other guys as kuya. In this situation, it's either boss, chief. Ayoko ng kuya. Don't call the other guy kuya.
Tapos nakapayong pa.
Kuya,
nakapayong pa.
No!
Even like I remember growing up, even my teacher doesn't you don't some of them you don't even call them by their first name sometimes.
It's a very Western thing.
Sarah, you're talking about Canada.
Yeah.
You know, it's here. I mean, it's mom, teacher, and their names. Like mom, teacher, Sam. Like you even go with their name, the title, and then there's a mampa thrown in somewhere over there. So there's a lot that goes on, and it's all comes back down to respect. It is a respectful way to do it. That's why I don't get offended by it if somebody called me ma'am, sir, because I understand where it's coming from. Like I can understand the energy, but I just
Together.
I don't like the ma'am sir person.
Sure.
When you say po, I even get a little embarrassed. I'm like, oh, no, don't say po. I don't command that level of respect. Don't worry, you know. And that's not me just trying to be young. It's just I don't command that level of respect. Do I appreciate it? Same thing with ma'am sir. Please, no, don't. I mean, I don't.
It makes me feel like we're not friends. Kapag ganon.
Yeah,
you put distance.
And my thing is, it's reserved for your parents. It's reserved for your lola. It's reserved for your titos. I mean, not the ma'am said as much, but of course the po is. You reserve it for them. Okay.
Mr. Miss, but naging ma'am sir, no? Not Mr. Miss.
I think it rolls off the tongue really well, though.
Ma'am sir.
I like it.
But it does sound weird nga kapag let's say you're not Filipino and you hear it.
Oh yeah.
What's up? Do you realize, it's ma'am, sir.
Right, and hence the
Ma'am,
question. Right, hence the question of like, what the hell is going on here? Something on the internet that I came across yesterday, and I think this comes around every now and then, where people reference Mount Rushmore. Now, Mount Rushmore is a monument in the U.S., kind of carved presidents into mountains, if you guys are familiar with it. But I think recently, when I say recently, maybe a couple of years ago, somebody made a Mount Rushmore of X amount, like X players in basketball, and then it took on a life of its own. We've discussed it here on the show before. And kind of slightly viral going on right now is, what is the Mount Rushmore of celebrities with no haters?
Oh.
Celebrities that have
Guerrero.
no haters. Who?
Niana Guerrero, the dancer. She just turned 19. She has no haters.
Ma'am said.
She has no haters. I love
Except
her.
the guy that just said, I effing hate that girl.
Really? Maybe they're just saying that because I said nobody hates her.
Okay. Can I read
She's
off
so
to you?
well loved.
Let me read off to you the international one.
Yes.
And then we'll go to the local one, because that's what we always do on the show. So here's the Mount Rushmore per the internet of the celebrities with no haters. Number 1, Jackie Chan. Yes? Jackie Chan.
Ba?
Number 2, Keanu Reeves.
Oh,
Easy.
okay, yeah.
Keanu Reeves.
Number 3, Steve Irwin. Easy.
Dude, he's dead.
Easy. Yes, he's dead. Everybody in the real Mount Rushmore is dead too.
Yeah, but like, I mean, are we going to compare now people who are like living and not living?
Sam hates the dead. So we're going to go with living. Everybody, sorry, may namatay na. Okay.
And also, even like Jackie Chan,
thing.
parang, is he devoid of haters, or is he just irrelevant now? Like, what is that?
Okay, look, I think they're taking the body of work. Okay, so he's not dead yet, Sam. As much as you want him to die,
no,
so
I
this
don't.
thing is a more
and
accurate
you know what?
list.
I watched Drunken Master like 15 times. I love that movie. He's like,
okay, all right. So I need a clip of that, everybody. I need a GIF, whatever, of Sam this, whatever that is.
Master.
Just give me that.
And still,
thank you.
I have these thoughts.
Okay, so can I get back to the 4? Okay,
Yes.
it's Jackie Chan, Keanu Reeves, Steve Irwin. I'm good with all of those. Jackie Chan, I'm not a big fan of, but I'm okay. I can see why. And number 4, John Cena, which is like, what? John Cena?
But didn't become a heel. He became a heel, diba? So people disliked him.
Look, I think a lot of people love him. I would put him in with the Titans that are Steve Irwin and Keanu Reeves. I would incorporate here a Pedro Pascal.
Oh, Pedro Pascal. Because I don't want to watch the show.
A very popular answer would be Tom Hanks here. I would put Tom Hanks.
Yeah, I was thinking Tom Hanks.
So I would put Erwin. I would put Tom Hanks. I'm okay with Keanu.
Keanu, for sure, yeah.
I am for sure okay with Pedro Pascal.
Right. I mean, he's having a moment right now.
Yeah, and just lovable. Paul Rudd is another very popular answer.
I love Paul
that people
Rudd.
would put
Ant-Man.
as well. Okay, so let's go to the local. I asked ChatGPT to give me a list of... I said, hey, Chat, bro, give me a list of the Mount Rushmore of Filipino celebrities with no haters. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And this is how you know you cannot rely completely on AI. Because some of the answers here are so freaking no hell to the F that you can't do it. Here we go. Number 1, Vice Ganda. Impossible. So impossible that this answer is legit. Like, people love Vice. There's no way that Vice has no haters. Okay? No way. All right?
Kahit man lang sa inggit.
Yeah, no way that Vice is on this list. This was about the Mount Rushmore. Number 2, Charis Pempenko / Jake Cyrus. No way.
Did you
maybe nung Charisse pa siya.
Did you put in the wrong prompt or something?
Can I just read you the prompt?
Yeah.
Who is on your Mount Rushmore of celebrities with no haters in a Filipino celebrity context? And he's like, absolutely. Let's do a Mount Rushmore Filipino celebrities with no haters. Well, it's nearly impossible to be sure that this person is free of any kind of hatred or criticism. Here are 4 massive public affection celebrities that are great with humility, talent, and consistent good character. Number 1, Charis Pempenko and Jake Cyrus. Okay, so let's go. Here we go. Who is on the Mount Rushmore of Filipino celebrities?
Okay, go. Sino pa?
Gary V.
Oh,
Yes,
Gary V.
I agree.
Okay,
Yes, Gary V.
finally.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's
Right.
on ChatGPT, so, right?
No. This is
This is you.
Okay.
Okay. So you're more accurate.
Okay. Dude, ChatGPT had Heart Evangelista on that list too, which is right. Okay. Gary V.
Yes.
A lot of people are saying Michael V. But I think there's only room for 1 V on our Mount Rushmore. So we're giving
He's
it to
so lovable.
He is.
we're giving it to the G-Man here. Okay. That's all I got. No haters? No haters. Vico Soto.
Oh my gosh, it's all V.
Oh.
Vico Soto.
Everybody who lives in Pasig loves Vico, and everybody who's not in Pasig wants to move to Pasig so we could have him as a leader.
Wait, are we going to put him on the Mount Rushmore of Filipino celebrities with no haters?
But is he a celebrity?
I think the only hater he has, like yung opponents niya, right?
Yeah. Okay. So no or yes on the mountain?
Yes, ako yes.
Reserve
But is he a
siya.
celeb? Okay, yeah. I think a little too early. I think it's a little too early. And he's surrounded by people who would never be on this mountain.
He's
You know what I
surrounded
mean?
by people who would never be on
Like,
this mountain?
His tito, his dad.
But he's I think he's the most loved politician.
No, I mean,
Most popular and most loved.
I think that's it. He's more politician than celebrity.
Okay.
So-
Francis M.
You know what my problem with that is?
What?
Because he's not alive.
Because he's dead. Sorry, Francis.
Sorry, no,
Yeah.
never mind.
And mahilig siya sa payong. Honestly, kaibigan ko yun. He was a
Oh, really?
payong guy. He was a payong guy.
It was that generation where payongs are used all the time.
Oh,
Okay, here we
no.
go. Jose Marie Chan.
Yes.
He is
Or do
so
people-
charming. Yeah.
Oh, man, I can't. Because you know why? If he's on the Mount Rushmore, nakaganyan siya. Well, all of them are...
Nakapi.
All of them are in portrait mode.
Or he's peeking out.
Yeah, that's what I
Oh,
We got looking.
that is funny.
I I saw one here that I thought was really good. Okay, 863108999, by the way. Just so we're not taking all playback stuff, but there's a lot of good ones here on playback. Who would be on the Mount Rushmore of Filipino celebrities with zero haters? Let's take a call here. Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
Good morning.
Hi, who's this?
Hello.
Hey.
Hi, I think Drew Arellano.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Maybe
wife.
Like currently, or let's say if we did this list 10 years ago. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying Drew's not as popular anymore. It's just because we're taking the. I mean, look at who's on the list.
Okay.
I mean, you gotta look at who's on the list. Gary V's on that list.
No,
The
but
JMC is on that list.
I don't know
There's
what
only room for 4.
I don't know what show he's doing, but oh gosh, because their family is super adorable. His kids are so cute.
Yes.
And Drew and Ia are my neighbors. And I sometimes see them just walking around the, our village, like just taking their evening stroll. They're the cutest.
I'm not against it.
Yeah.
Not against it. But again, because there's only 4 is what I'm saying. Just make sure we run the entire list.
Okay.
Okay, look. If there's a Pedro Pascal, I think there should be a Piolo Pascual. And that's not because any of that's related. It's just who does not like Piolo?
Is it because he's never been a kontrabida?
No, because he's the single greatest he's the best looking Filipino of all time.
But other than that, kasi hindi siya, di ba kasi usually kapag lagi kang bida, you're loved by the people?
I mean, yeah, in a certain extent. But I mean, I don't know. Let's take another call here. 863108999. Good morning.
Hello.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
Hi, who's this?
JD here. I think Jose Manalo from Itbulaga. That guy is the large.
Ay, siya ba yung nagka-scandal? Siya ba yun?
Hindi, si Wally yan. No, get your sex tapes right.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
Ang galing niya, ang witty niya. Napanood ko yung mga segments niya. Ang galing.
How can you go, yeah, may sex tape?
No, I got confused which one is which. Pero, yeah, yung partner, okay. So, siya yung he goes out to the barangays and the community, tapos may time na hulog siya. Just for entertainment purposes, like, sinakyan na lang niya yung flaw, yung nangyari. Tapos nag-swim siya sa ilog na sobrang dumi, may mga basura. He's just so funny. Tapos ang talino niya, he's so witty, he comes up with things right away.
And then he sex taped and cream pied.
Mali. Rewind. Wrong person. Pero magaling na entertainer siya. And I think he's very smart. Kaya niyang makipag-usap kahit kanino.
You want to apologize?
In the moment. Mali, sorry.
You can apologize. Go ahead. You can apologize. Tell him, no, he's probably listening. A big listener of the show, GNLU. Go.
Kasi lagi silang magkasama, so nako-confuse ko.
Exactly. So just say sorry.
Sorry, my Lola loves you.
What are you sorry about?
That I confused him with somebody that had a sex tape.
Yeah.
So my Lola, she needs a hearing aid, right? She loves to watch him kahit hindi niya naririnig. No, the comedy. Sobrang galing na entertainer. Kahit hindi siya naririnig ng lola ko, yung sinasabi niya na sobrang witty.
Well, you can watch sex tapes on mute though, Mara. That's very common. It's very common to turn the volume off on a sex tape.
Well, it's not him, so you got the wrong person. So, wrong person. Wrong person. But ganun siya nakakatawa. Kahit hindi naririnig ng tao, tatawa ka pa rin talaga sa kanya sa mga ginagawa niya.
And Mara, can you believe that the sex tape was done on the floor?
Oh
like it wasn't even on a bed. It wasn't even
You're obsessed.
Okay. It was
now it's a you thing. It's wrong person.
Sex tape. It was on the ground.
I kind of get the confusion though.
Yeah, it was like very Japanese. It was very like, am I watching Shogun? Like it was on the floor.
Okay, now you're all over the place, Mohan, which is annoying to you. So stop. Okay.
Okay, where were we? Okay, who's on our list? Okay, I have Pedro Pascual. I have Gary V. Gary V is the easy. This is easy, right? Are we going with JMC? Are we really doing Jose Marichan? Is he really on this list? Please no.
He's not. He's
What
in
if
the
I'm looking at
reserve list, yeah?
What if I'm looking at the Mount Rushmore in April? It means nothing.
Again, he can peek out of it. That's his spot.
Okay, but you're good with Piolo.
I want to put Niana there. She has, okay, Niana is...
I need a little bit more achievement.
But she's known all over, 45.9 million followers on TikTok. She even does collabs with Lisa, yung K-pop girl, right?
I've seen her a couple times with some of the heavy hitters. Yeah.
And all she does is like dance, and she's very wholesome. She doesn't show off her body. She became famous off her talent and not being sexy.
Oh, you mean no sex tape for her?
She doesn't. I've never even seen her wear like a tube top or a tank top. I haven't even seen her wear any of that. So ang galing lang, because she represents the Filipino community in the entertainment, in the dancing. She does a lot of appearances and yung collabs niya. So diba?
Okay, so
what about Words Back? What about Words Back? What about Words Back? Words Back was the queen.
Wasn't she
this is the literal queen, okay?
Wasn't she just embroiled in like a, fashion week thing?
She did this thing with heart and whatever.
Oh.
But I'm seeing way too many no's here on Words Back. You got to recognize everybody. She's the legit queen. Remember, she tried to go for beating, lost, maybe even twice. Lost.
I think she got it on her
third
try.
Continued to power through to win and take us to the championship and win, even in the face of somebody trying to call someone else's name. She stood there steadfast and did it.
But she has a lot of haters. I think Catriona has less.
Samuel B. hates her.
I in terms of having we're talking about haters, right? So I think
Nobody's worth at least 50,000 haters.
Oh, Catriona, what, Mara?
Catriona is I think more loved. Kasi mas maraming naging controversies kay Pia. I mean, yes, she has everybody will know her. She stands out, especially because of what happened when she won, right? But Catriona, I think, is more loved. Less haters.
What? Why are you shaking your head so violently?
Yeah.
Because there's no way Catriona is the... No, I love Catriona. She's not at the Pia level. That's just what it is, man.
Here's
a good one. Ramon. Man, I'm in on this answer.
Bautista.
I think Ramon is
Bautista.
I think Ramon is on the Mount Rushmore.
Oh, except for Davao.
Clearly, he did the hipon joke in Davao. Got the persona non grata, but nobody down there
haters.
No, listen, Davao doesn't hate him. They were laughing. It's the stupid people who are in the government down there that gets offended that wanted to PNG him. The people of Davao weren't clamoring for Ramon to be PNG. That was them. Don't mistaken the PNG politician with the actual population.
Ito Sarah G.
Bolalo. Sorry, what?
Sarah G. Yes, I don't know anyone who hates her.
No.
Tsaka
I think we love her, but...
Super bait daw talaga niya in person. Like super.
I think they're probably haters there, but it's not one of us. Kitch, how about this? Kitch says, Nico Bolzico.
Oh, I love him. He's so funny.
Yeah, I think Nico Bolzico.
He's so funny. Super funny. Yes, I agree.
Yeah, I think Balls is there. Gary V's there. Piolo's there. We have one spot for one more. I mean, of course,
Judy Ann Santos.
Solid.
Judy Ann.
Solid. Okay, I think that's it right there. That's our 4.
And then Jose Marichan peeking at the back like that.
And then trying to get in.
Yeah.
Wala tayong young people.
Trying to get in. Well, you had your dancer girl. Okay,
What about yung recently yung Alex Ayala. Yes. Di ba she's very loved right now?
Yeah, we need one more. We need a little bit more achievement, I think, to be in this.
I think you also need to have been in the industry for a long time to really call it a feat that you don't have haters, even after X amount of years in the industry.
And Alex is very young. She has struggled since her run in Miami. Struggled rather kind of mightily. So I think maybe out of mind right now, but please jump on. I mean, you know I love tennis, so I love Alex. But I think you might have to, people that maybe have jumped off that because she has not fared as well since. So anyway, here we go. Back to it. Here's our 4. I think we're I mean, I know, Mara, this is not your list, but I'm going to go Piolo.
As long as Gary V's there.
Bolzico.
Oh, yes.
Gary V.
Yes.
And who's our last
Judy
one?
Ann.
Who's our
Judy
girl?
Ann.
Juday. Yeah, Juday. Maybe a Bianca Gonzalez. Maybe a Bianca Gonzalez as well.
She's a good host.
On there, yeah. But I think that's our 4. Okay? We good with that?
It's pretty good.
I'm good with that. I'm good with that.
Put it
But
on
Michael V would be number 1.
Okay. No Bolzico there. Yeah, I mean, these were all just kind of
good
possibles. Yeah. Okay. Fantastic. And honorable mention to Wally Bayola.
Jose, hello Jose. No, ang sarap nun Ang sarap pakinggan naman nun. Like imagine pag pinag-uusapan ka, but it's about something good. Like having no haters.
No, exactly.
Diba?
Like you're driving, you're with your family, it's in the morning, you're taking your kids, you're Jose, who was it? Who was the sex tape guy you said again? Who was it?
Manalo.
Yeah, you're Jose Manalo, you're driving your kids. And so, oh, Dad, that's you? They said your name.
I just asked a question. It was a question that was answered. So it was stopped right there.
Okay. All right. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll have more of the show. You're listening to Good Times here, Magic 89.9. Don't go way back after this.
Good times.
We were going in for the kiss.
Sorry, Sam.
So sleepy.
Somebody was saying, oh my gosh, like, talk about heartbreak songs. That one's a painful one. You know when we talked to our doctor earlier today and they ask, you know, doctors, on a scale of 1 to 10, what's your pain level? You're like, Doc, 7. And then you don't know if that's supposed to be like, take me to emergency surgery. Like, what is the number that scares? So when a doctor asks you what's your pain level, you kind of lower it. Sam, you got this, girl?
On a scale of 1 to 10, how sleepy am I? Ooh.
But you know what I mean? Like, do you ever do that when the doctor asks you, Mara, hey, on your pain scale, 1 to 10, what do? You lower it on purpose,
I lower.
Right? I mean, if you raise it, if you tell the truth, he puts you in the surgery room.
But what if?
And also because I don't want to feel that it's let's say it's a 10. Like I don't want to in my head like no, it's not a 10. It's just a 9.
Dude, if you say 9 or a 10, you're getting a colonoscopy. Like you just don't put anything inside me, doc. It's a 4 lang. 4 lang siya. But it's really a 6. This is riveting radio.
But some people they exaggerate their pain level. Like it really hurts. And it's like,
do that. Yeah, do that in the hospital. See what happens to you. See, they're gonna open you up. But here's a bit of a dark topic that I want to ask, and then you just throw numbers out. You don't have to elaborate. And with everything going on in our lives, and you know, we've had a good year. All of us on the show, we've had a great year, and we had a great 2 years. And you guys on Playback, we've grown very close to all of you, and some of you guys are so funny and love reading off your answers and stuff.
Hi, Tambayan.
In a bit of a kind of a dark or even sad way, but on a scale of 1 to 10, let's say we were doctors, what level of pain are you carrying right now that no one else sees?
Oh wow, deep. Is this emotional or pain? Physical? Physical.
Yeah. I mean, well, no one else can see. Is largely emotional. I mean, clearly, if you can see it, it's.
Or it could be like so emotional. Hindi yan yung back pain, knee pain.
Yeah. Maybe more. On a scale of 1 to 10, Sam, let's start with you. What level of pain are you carrying that no one else sees?
I would say like a level 2. My buttocks
Dude,
is
you're
really,
that good?
My buttocks really painful. I don't know why.
Girl, pren, I'm talking about your insides, not the physical.
My inside.
Not the physical. Physical.
Okay, let's do a physical. Okay, let's do a physical and emotional. Kasi
Sige,
Sakamoto says here. Okay, so give me 2 numbers. On a scale of 1 to 10, what level of pain are you carrying that no one else sees, physically and emotionally? Sakamoto-san says physically 4 out of 10, emotional 8 out of 10. Karen says 10 out of 10. Exhibit says 13 out of 10. Hey, what? Dick, it only goes up to 10. It only goes up to 10.
Exhibit wants attention. Flash.
Kayla says 8 out of 10. Okay, so Sam, let's go. Here we go. Physical and emotional. You're 2 out of 10? What about emotional?
Emotional? I'm not like, ano naman, I'm not in pain emotionally. I would say I'm in
give a number.
Like 1.
Hear that, X? I'm a 1. Help, X, do you hear that? I'm a 1.
My stiff neck hurts more.
Yeah? You better be sitting in 11A in all of your travels because I'm a 1. 10.
I wonder if 11A is always gonna be booked, sold out. Extra.
For sure.
And magiging extra cost,
charge.
di ba?
Oh yeah, be extra charge for sure. Mara, what's your emotional pain versus your physical pain?
Physical pain, maybe ganun din too, because every time I wake up in the morning, my lower back hurts.
Crystals.
Yeah, also kasi si boyfriend ko, ang laki ng, like, ang bigat ng legs niya. Ang bigat ng legs niya.
Tapos, 10% off for the sake of Mara's pain? Okay.
Kasi lagi siyang, pag nagkakadal, di ba, you put like parang pillow. He makes me a pillow and he puts his legs, like he wraps it around me. Yeah. So ang bigat. So pag gising ko, ang sakit ng back ko because ang bigat-bigat ng legs. So anyway, so back is 2. Emotional, maybe 2 as well.
You
because
saw that was like a 9. But it's a 2, guys.
Because I can still walk, but for the first like few seconds when I get up, talagang I really feel it.
Hey,
so sometimes I hang from a bar. Yeah. Kasi dun, tinatanggal ko nga minsan pag nainis na ako, pinupush away ko na talaga.
Did you say the PI word on the air right now?
No, she didn't.
Somebody's got to play that back. I heard TI.
No, she didn't.
I don't even cuss that way.
It's okay, but you were talking about your boyfriend. You never know; those things just come out.
So
okay,
emotional.
Anyway,
emotional, maybe 2 because I just got into an argument with my best friend. Pero 2 because I'm like getting over it. Ganon.
God, if I were your best friend and I heard I was only a 2 during an argument, I'd be like, I'd feel bad.
Yeah, but it's been a week and a half or almost 2 weeks. So, syempre, you have to get over it. At the end of the day, if that's your best friend, you get over it.
Ulit kayo, mag-aaway. Text ka, hindi mo naman ako kahit hanggang 4.
It was a 10 a week and a half ago, but now it's just 2.
Okay, now you, Mohan, go.
We're talking about the people listening to the show, not me.
No. Okay, go. Physical.
I probably maybe a 7.
Huh? Why?
Sorry, Doc. 6 Doc. I've got this cyst on my leg that I keep on opening with a scissor to remove because I'm too lazy to go to the hospital, and it infects like every 3 weeks, and then I have to open it and remove
that's so
it and kind of
gross.
close it. It's really disgusting. I've got that.
You might end up amputating your leg if you keep doing that.
Right?
Yeah.
It's crazy. Yes, Roseanne, thank you. I've got that singaw on my nuts. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
No,
it's
I
true,
don't have
Mara. It's true.
nuts.
No, he told the doctor, call her kanina.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
O baka ma-manifest mo yan. Di ba nangyari yan last time? Ma-manifest mo yan.
Pwede. What was my question again? Was my
emotional?
6. I would say 6. It's not very painful. It's just it's annoying. It's annoying. Yeah.
Oh.
No, emotional or physical? No, physical.
Emotional.
Oh, emotional. It's probably God. I'll give this answer. Oh, sympathy. It's probably like a 9.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Mohan.
Yeah. Teka lang, utot lang ako. I'll put you on mute. No, it's I would say maybe like a 9. Yeah. But that one.
But it's not a 10 because.
But that one is so good. Yeah. No,
Habibi, Habibi.
that's not how their music sounds.
That's not how we
but
say it.
yeah, yeah.
May song na ganon. May song na ganon. Habibi,
That's literally
Habibi.
not their country either. Okay. That's racist.
That's the song.
But you guys are racist. It's okay.
Wait, I didn't make the Habibi. I don't know how it started.
Yeah,
Di ba
even
kayo?
Say Manalo is listening, going, yeah, she's racist. Yeah. Yeah, I would say that. I mean, those are my numbers. Those are my stats.
Oh, right.
It's I get largely it's like us largely it's it's my son's birthday here in 2 days, and I haven't spoken to him in months, and it's kind of where all of it comes from.
Right,
You know,
right. Yeah.
If not that, if not that, it's 0. Literally 0. That whole 9 revolves around one boy. And you remove that problem. Like if I could actually see him, talk to him without, and he wants to talk to me and see me as well. And like it's just seeing him through window tint and all of that stuff is miserable. I could see like this silhouette of him like waving at me, and it's the worst feeling in the world to know like he's kidnapped like that. If you remove that component, 0, literally 0. It's just my recurring infected cyst. That's my problem.
What are you going to see again?
Maano mo yan ma-manifest mo yan
Yung amputation?
yung cyst, pus.
Yeah.
When are you going to see him again? Is this
I don't know, man.
No?
No,
You
I don't know. I have no idea. It sucks. Whatever. Let me go play Maggie Rogers again. Hold on one second.
Maybe that's why, picking on the cyst is like maybe helpful.
Totoo bang may cyst? I'm so confused.
Yeah, I do. You want me to show it? It's huge. It's disgusting.
I want to see it.
I thought you're making things up. I can't tell anymore. I thought you're joking.
I never want to see
it's-
things
no,
like
I'm
this, but I want to see
staring at
this.
I'm literally staring at it right now.
Can
It's
I see?
gigantic.
Wait, bakit
Wait, I'm
nagkaroon ng
looking down.
ganon?
Hold
Can
on, I'm
we
looking down.
see?
It's so big. Hold on,
Is it
looking
like
down.
a-
So big. It's so big.
Is it a pigsa?
I'm
Is it a
looking down.
pigsa?
No, it's not a pigsa. I'm looking at that. It's so big. It's so
Is it
big.
pigsa ba? Pigsa.
It's not a pigsa. It's not. It's not a pigsa at all. It's not like when I pop it, it's not pus coming out. It's like a ball.
Yuck.
What? How did that happen? What are you
It's like a
doing to
big
yourself?
Gummy bear. I don't know. I have to go surgery, and I'm so bored. That just takes so much time.
Can we
Do
see
it like
it?
a man. Gotta do it like a man, huh?
Can we see it nga?
Yeah, I'm like it's under it's. I will take a picture. GC it to you guys. So gross.
Okay, Kay and Alex would love that. It's like 0 context.
No, but it's for sure. It's not a big sat. That should be a shirt, guys. It's not a big sat.
It's not a pigsa.
That's a shirt we need. Purple green heart, guys. It's not a big sat. Purple green heart.
Ay, ang ganda nung hat yung kahapon. I didn't know who to tag, Sam. And somebody asked where they could get the hat.
Oh yeah. Gosh. Yes. The GNLU cap. It's 1720
Yeah.
clothing.
1720 clothing.
Yeah.
Speaking of clothing,
Okay.
tomorrow, right? We're giving away some. So tomorrow we're giving away PSJ tickets.
Yes.
Park something Jun.
Park Seo-joon for Century Tuna.
Park Seo-joon. And then the HOK Uniqlo collab. Correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hell yes.
We're giving
we'll do
it
that
away tomorrow. Stay tuned.
In the meantime, you know what we do here around 9 o'clock in the morning every weekday is we tell you guys goodbye. We'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out. Hey, do we have a podcast on Thursday? Please say yes.
Thursday, Friday.
Thursday?
Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Friday? All right.
I
yeah, cool.
always reserve my Fridays.
Sam, one more on the drunken Kung Fu Master dance, please.
Watch the movie. It's great. I love Drunken Master.
We'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Good times.